Oh, shit.
Good evening. One second, let me take this off. Can't put the door off. So I did Gareth and Danny and Tony, they're both gone. One second, let me take this fucking light on.
Ah! That's scary.
There's something up with this link, isn't there? Right.
Yeah, just keep trying. We'll get him in there.
Okay. Right. So, welcome to the stream, everyone.
Thanks for having me here, Ricky. I'm delighted to be here.
This is oh, here we go.
Hey!
You get fucking hell, Gary. Do you keep getting thrown out as well?
You said it was fancy dress.
Are you wearing fancy dress? Oh.
It's a fancy dress.
What's the reason? Is that a pumpkin?
I don't know. You just a plum.
Oh, the tomato.
Oh, you're attacking a killer of tomatoes.
See?
Fucking hell, Gareth. You've gone whole hog there, haven't you, mate? Oh, it makes my
live.
Your mask look a bit crap.
Yeah, Chemical Alley isn't going to cut.
Is that what that is? That's bad form. That's bad form. That I don't like that.
Chemical Alley?
It's offensive.
Oh shit!
Then they call him Comical Alley. There's no bombs being dropped here. Right, so welcome one and all. I am the host with the most, Mr. Ricky from Old AF Reviewers, and joining me tonight from top to bottom, we have got Vassman from Horror Lives Matter, we've got Danny and Tony from Movies and Us, and we've got Gareth, Video Tasties. Right, so let's kickstart. Vass, plug the channel!
Oh yes, yeah. My name is Vass. My channel is Horror Lives Matter. I do anything to do with horror. I'm quite impressed. My latest video was my first video to ever get restricted from YouTube. So you have to like say you're 18 to get on it. Yeah, all the videos I've done, full of gore and guts and everything, show a few boobies in there, and they got restricted.
Oh yeah,
what can you do? I'm happy with that though. Like, I'm 18 only. So
it's annoying though. It's annoying when people can't watch it though. It's like, I can't watch it.
18, that's all it is. Just say, yes, I'm 18. Show me the horror.
Okay. Now we'll move on to Danny and Tony because they've got an interesting channel because they used to be a channel each, The Girl in a Movie and Sinister Arts and Movies, and now they've amalgamated it into one. Danny and Tony, plug the channel!
You glad we just it's a mixture of like what Danielle enjoys, isn't it? She's very good at reviewing movies and analysing movies, and I sort of just
share our collection, don't we?
I come on and like we show our collection and a lot of horror stuff. So it's basically just a mixture, isn't it? Bit of everything really. But yeah, that does.
Awesome channel, guys. Get subbing. Not at the moment, but later there will be links in the description, so I'll sort that out. Gareth, plug your channel, mate.
Can't be bothered. I gave an appointment with my hand for this, so get on with it.
Oh! Right, we'll go to some comments. We're going to be talking about, one sec, in fact.
Let's get a view of your toilet for this.
There we go. We'll get the banner up and running.
Feel free to get involved in the comments, ask questions, no subject to the main thing. Yeah, surprise who gives Gareth the best host.
Nice.
I'll say you can spit roads from the top two.
Right. Oh, hello, Gareth. BT phone home. Hello. Start without me. We couldn't do that, Gareth.
Didn't take a
The
fucking
View
hint.
with Drew is here. What's up? Right, so The View with Drew is asking, which horror movie do you guys like more? An American Werewolf in London or It 2017? Who are we going to start with? Start with Vass.
That's easy, man. American Werewolf in London. It's an all-time classic. It. I'm a big fan of it. It took me a few watches to get really into it, to really enjoy it. But I like the 1990 version so much. But American Werewolf in London, man, I've loved it ever since the first time I saw it, and it's just like the best werewolf movie ever made. Can't go wrong with that one. It's funny and scary.
I think Ginger Snaps was better. Or Dog Soldiers.
No way. You haven't laugh.
Get this prick
No.
off.
Wolf
Never in
Cop was
a million
better.
It's back to front. This kid down here, just because he's been nominated Horror Tuber of the Month,
Again.
comes on just like a pumpkin. Honestly. Right, Danny and Tony, American Werewolf in London or It?
I'd say American Werewolf.
Yeah, definitely. Like Baz says, it's a classic. You can't.
What that film did to me as a child traumatized me, and it's just fantastic how a movie can do that. Because I think I've already said this story before. I watched it when I was about 4, and what I thought I saw watching that movie when I rewatched it years later didn't happen. I literally, as a 4-year-old with my imagination, just thought his throat was ripped out and everything. Didn't happen, but it just scared the life out of me.
It's far scarier than It. Much scarier than It.
Yeah, it's like the effect where he's,
The special effects,
the practical effects where he's changing into the werewolf. It still stands today. That scene where he's transitioning into a werewolf. It's brilliant.
Yeah. Traumatizing. Like the time I went to Neverland when I was a kid.
Yeah, I went there as well. The ass has never been the same.
No. But then I'm looking at this hush money these people were getting paid, and I'm thinking, fucking hell, 7 million to keep on. He could have shoved a Breville sandwich toaster up my ass sideways for that. Fucking hell. God. Right, Garrett. It or American Werewolf in London?
It, because it's got CGI.
We're talking It, the remake.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good, but do you know what? I've watched American Werewolf in London recently, and I'd probably say It was the more enjoyable out of the two.
You reckon?
What a prick.
It's more fun, but it's just not scary, is it? It's like a
trap.
adventure movie with a bit of horror in it.
I don't find American Werewolf in London scary because there's a lot of comedy in there as well.
It is, yeah, but no, the scary bits are scary, man. The bit on the moors where where they get kicked out of
that opening
proper
scene
scary,
was brilliant.
and his
With,
dreams.
you got
Nice.
Brian Glover in there, haven't you? And Rick Mayall as well.
Yeah.
I have to find anything with Rick Mayall, it's scary.
fantastic. You always have that American Werewolf in London moment where you go into a pub that you don't know and everybody just stops and it's like, I just think that it's just iconic.
Jeff is in the house. How's it going, Jeff? Oh no, I shit myself. Oh no, I shit myself. Oh, we got a legend in the house.
Anthony.
How are we, buddy? He's saying the gang is all here. Hi, everyone. Gareth, I'm assuming he's laughing at your.
No, he's not laughing at me.
Oh, okay.
He's laughing with me.
Oh, we've got a real legend here tonight. We've got Eastwood fan for life, Raymond in the house. Carlos, sorry, Raymond, it's Jeff. They're good mates as well. They're always doing trade packages together.
So, man.
There you go. Hello, Carlos. Right. Jeff and Carlos set a date for the gauntlet. What are you on about, Gary?
Gauntlet watch party. Clint.
Upside Down is here.
Dan. Hey, Dan.
So let's talk horror. Horror films that scared us all back in the day, guys. Mine was The Omen.
Yeah.
I watched as a mid-teen, scared the hell out of me. I'd say I watched The Omen in my teens and it didn't really do anything for me.
Really? I
Damn
find
it,
that
Liz.
frightening. Even the music's scary in that movie.
But it's not the first time I watched The Exorcist in my teens. I thought it was crap because it got banned and people were passing out in the cinema and people were being blessed with holy water. And then you watch it again and you appreciate it more. And again, and now to say how old it is, it's really withstood the test of time. That film it's classic.
I think.
Good one.
Sorry,
Go on, Danny. What scared you?
the Blair Witch. I think anything supernatural to do with like ghosts and demons and possession scares the life out of me.
Is the Blair Witch supernatural? Is there actually even a witch in the Blair Witch? You don't even see anything.
It's the suspense, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not what you see that's scary. It's what you can't see that's scary, I think.
But like, what?
I must admit, I thought the Blair Witch when I first watched it was crap.
Some stones and some things hanging on trees. Is there anything supernatural in that movie?
Yeah.
That can't be explained by something else, by just like a reasonable explanation.
I think it was.
You're going to argue with Danny about a film she loves now.
I'm not arguing with anybody. I was just saying it.
Danny's probably
there at the end.
Film apart, so
you say it's supernatural, but
I in that film though, I think what really scared me was the fact that it was found footage, and I think the internet was just starting up around that time. So when we were looking for it, like, it's real. This is real. This was like one of the first found footage films ever to come out, and I think I was only like a teenager, like early teens, like 14 or something. At that age, so it did frighten me. And the fact when I can't remember the characters' names, but we were like going round in circles in this woods, and where I grew up, we had actually had a big, massive woods at the back of our house, like, and there's been dodgy stuff that had happened in those woods over the years, like murders and attacks and that. So it kind of played on my mind as well.
Was that the Boot Estate by any chance?
I got scared that, and I also Emily Rose really freaked me out.
Emily Rose is a good one.
It terrified me.
Yeah.
Even now, I can literally feel myself burning.
That's a good shout. The Exorcism of Emily Rose is an unnerving film. Even if I watch it now, I go, fucking hell.
She was great. Jennifer Carpenter, wasn't it? No,
Jennifer Carpenter.
Yeah. You can count on one hand the number of scary exorcism films that there is, and that's one of them for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, for me, when I was a kid, it was The Exorcist, because it was the scenes with Reagan, and they did scare me as a kid, and I did struggle going to sleep as a kid. You know,
it was the voice. You know what she did, you cunting daughter.
Yeah. But
it looks like she's having a premature period with that crucifix as well.
Oh, fucking hell, yeah. But, besides that, I mean, like, that scared me as a kid, and there's a couple other things. But
I watched Exorcist. I didn't find it. The only thing,
I think it's a great film. It's a great film.
That scared me, The Exorcist, was when the candle flickered. You know, when she's up in the loft.
Yeah.
I literally jumped, and that was the only time I was scared during that movie. Because I think it's just been hyped up to be so scary. I kind of just.
But as a film, and you look at it now today, the effects and that still stand today with the practicals now. Looks amazing. Yeah.
Reagan is scary, man. She's just scary. You just look at a picture of her in a book and you go, "Oh, she's scary." It's like just a picture of her scary.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, Garrett. What scared you as a youngster?
Jaws, Salem's Lot, Werewolf in London, Halloween 2 with the razor blade in his mouth, Apocalypse Now when they're killing the cow. Plenty.
That was
Thing with the chest bursting.
Good choices, man.
The two real tastes of fear for me as a kid was Poltergeist 2 with Reverend Kane, and I remember watching Ghost Watch on Halloween that time. It wasn't really a movie. It's being re-released now on Blu-ray. I think it's next Monday. But that fucking terrified me, that did.
Terrified everyone, didn't it?
Yeah, fuck me.
It was a live stream thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a mockumentary, but it had never been done before, and it was like Michael Parkinson.
He made out
at the end when Michael Parkinson's like possessed. And he just starts walking to the screen.
It got a bit silly, didn't it? But to be fair, by that point, I was that terrified anyway. But yeah, had the phone in, people were ringing in. Somebody killed himself after watching it, and that was it. It got banned, and it never got shown again.
Okay.
Until only like the last 10 years or so.
You always overreact though with things like that, don't they? They always overreact. Remember, like the Hunger thing, they'd started banning stuff like left, right, and centre. This banned First Blood, and then with the James Bulger thing, they banned Child's Play 3, and they just banned loads of stuff like knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah. What about you, Vass? What really scared you as a kid? Nosferatu, stuff like that, wasn't it?
I've never seen it. No, I've got to say, I always go back to Exorcist 3. That's the scariest movie I've ever seen. And I try and keep it scary. I don't watch it very often. I always watch it, like, just especially for my own, in the right environment, just so I get the same effect. I don't want to overwatch it and lose the scares. But that's one that the atmosphere of that movie, man, just scares the crap out of me.
Number 3 was a good film, but there's only really one scary bit, and that's when that fucking nurse comes out of that room across the corridor.
Yeah. And to be honest, that scene there, it's not just one scare. There's like 2 little smaller scares, build-up scares, and then you've just had 2 jump scares, so you don't even think about it. You think, okay, I've had some jump scares, so that was cool. And then you get the big whammer at the end, and then that's it, man. You just lose it.
But that was a proper jump scare because you did not see that coming at all. She's just closing doors in that corridor.
you know, you're on about with The Exorcist 3. I absolutely love that film, and I'm glad you brought it up because it, in my opinion, it's so underrated. That there's a scene in it which I mean, we went on about the nurse with the shears cutting the head off, but there's a scene where in the confession box.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that bit. That was good.
I mean, even when I watched that today, that's creepy. And then obviously the copper, what's his name now? George C. Scott.
Kinderman.
The copper. He goes in, and then it's just you can see the blood oozing under the coming out the confession box.
Yeah,
I think that's a great film.
Yeah, the sound design in the movie is amazing. Even just the first scene where they go into the church and like nothing's really happening, and then slowly like the sound effects and the music goes up, and you see the blood coming from the statues and the doors bust open. It's like, man, what a way to start a movie.
It is. Well, to me, number 2 doesn't exist. It's number 1 and number 3.
Yeah.
101 Bronson saying, we will, buddy. I'm assuming that's about your gauntlet thing. Mr. Lucard is here.
Oh, yeah.
Halloween 3.
No.
The vampire.
Oh, all the way from down under. Me old cobber, Matthew Benny. Good day. I need a piss and all, actually. I'm going to have one in a bit, like. Matthew, how are you? The Rock's risen eyebrow. Wow.
Oh, no. Come on.
Block him.
Oh, it's the fate of gas.
Tonight. I hope not.
There's no blocking on this channel.
You might literally regret that.
What's all this, Al? What's all this?
No, yeah, you've taken it off. You have to keep it on.
Right, I'll keep the fuck around. Can you hear me properly?
Unfortunately, yes.
Right. 101 Bronson. American Werewolf versus It is an easy one indeed. I can't read it properly, but it's hands down American Werewolf.
Maybe American Werewolf in Paris versus It 2017 has a chance, but...
No, maybe Werewolf in Paris versus It Part 2 might be a bit closer.
Look at this fucking amateur taking his mask off.
Well, you haven't got a mask on, Gary. I wish you had. It wouldn't be so fucking spooky.
Elastic. But I'll take one for the team.
Oh, Binny baby, it's your fave Smoggy. How are you?
Oh, see?
Look at Garrett.
It hurts. It hurts.
How early in the morning is it for you, Matthew? It's got to be very early, in about 5 a.m. or something like that. That's dedication.
Yeah, what is it? Fucking Sunday morning.
Garrett's all in it for this one.
Ricky doesn't.
I've got the mask. I did the jump scare, but you weren't even here.
Well, Vass has got the jumper from Fright Night from the disco, so that's all right.
I wish I was as sexy as him.
Don't make me go and put my fancy dress on.
Have we done our pronouns yet?
Wrong at it.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You know, Gareth, if you were a bit more purple, you look like that girl from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, I could dye this. There you go.
Violet Bull from Bodyguard, whatever.
Reuse a costume.
I watched Terrifier 2 today. Just finished watching it.
Oh, did you watch it? We've not watched it yet.
Yeah, it's more of the same. If you're a gore hound, you'll definitely like it.
Yeah.
I wasn't a massive fan of it.
How comes
There's balloons behind you, Bash? You look like Mickey Mouse.
What? All right, yeah, I'm with you.
I think Ricky's going to.
Very good.
He's what?
I think he's putting a costume on.
He's putting a costume. Is Ricky putting a costume on?
No, he's putting a dress on, he said.
A dress.
So-
Rocky Horror Show.
I'd be sick if he comes back in stockings.
I would. I'd turn the stream off me and just puke up.
So these on.
Yeah.
He's putting his face on now.
So, has everybody seen Halloween Ends except Ricky here? Is that right?
Yeah.
Seen it.
Yeah, you've seen it, Gareth, haven't you?
Yeah.
But Ricky hasn't seen it.
I don't
He's only
think
a
he's
casual
seen
horror
it.
fan.
Yeah. I was hoping we could do a ranking, but if he hasn't seen it, then what's the point?
I don't think he cares.
We could still do a ranking. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
To be honest, Halloween Ends, I don't think it would change my bottom few or my top few.
Yeah.
They all stay the same. It'll just be somewhere in the middle. I didn't mind it very much.
We need to watch it again because I couldn't believe what I'd seen. I was
Yeah.
But it's mad because I said to Danielle, we watched it on the Friday, and on the Monday I was still thinking about it. So it must have been good. I think when you're thinking about it and film for so many days, it's a good film. So
It's just a mashup between Christine and Halloween, wasn't it? That's what the movie
It depends.
was.
If you like the Corey character, you'll like the film. If you don't like him,
Yeah.
We like
Corey. I liked Corey.
I like Corey as well. Yeah.
And the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I actually think, because I was like this with Us. I watched Us 3 times till I loved that film. That was, but when I first watched it, I hated it. I walked out of the cinema.
Whoa!
That was the first one, and now it's like I've got all the Funko Pops, I've got the vinyl, I've got the 4K.
Brilliant.
Love it.
But with Halloween Ends, it's just, I need a rewatch on it, but the more it's processed things, I didn't want to go on a live stream last week and said it was shit. You know what I mean? Oh my god, he has as well. Oh my god.
What is that?
Oh my god.
Brazilian lifeguards.
You need a Brazilian with that thing on. Look at that.
Yeah, well, look at this.
Oh. Fucking hell.
They call me Hairy Mary.
There you go. That's better.
I bet you they eye your pubes as well.
I'm scared. My eyesight's really bad.
Me,
Oh,
idiot.
look at that freaking shit. Taking the wig off already.
The dog's going crazy. It's me.
Sick balls.
You look like you were from Birkenhead then.
Oh, what, with mullet? Right, anyway. I hear Garrett was going to dress up as Bond, but he couldn't find his boomerang to put his dicky bow tie on.
Yeah, explain that one to me. I'm still trying to work it out for 5 minutes.
It's 5:48 in the morning. Fucking hell, Matthew.
Yeah, back to get to bed. This isn't worth it.
I love the new It remake better than the mini-series, but An American Werewolf in London, a top 10 horror movie for sure. One of the greats for me. I think we've all agreed it is.
Yeah.
Have to watch this on the TV, keep awake. Matthew, get to bed, buddy. Gosh, do like the new version better than the mini-series. The Rocksters and eyebrow. Why have we got the Rocksters and eyebrow with a picture of Garrett? Vass.
I don't
Can't
know.
be found for the
Anyway.
Right. I found a tape last week that's been missing for about 5 years. Our lass calls it her wedding tape. Scott, how are we, mate? Evening legends, how's it going? Also, hello, BT Phone Home. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Also, who's a fan of Alligator? Fucking crap.
Alligator, man. That's a good time.
I've never
Ricky hasn't
seen
seen
it.
it. Oh, Ricky.
I've never
Definitely worth
bothered.
it.
Honestly, I've seen 1 and 2, I think. I can't remember much about them.
We like them kind of
The first one watched again, man.
Well,
Really
we watched
good.
a really
First
good
one.
one for
Oh,
Didn't
okay,
Storm,
now.
don't we?
Did that come out before or after Piranha?
After.
I think after.
Piranha. Oh, that one
81,
was
I
called.
think. 81.
But no, the one where, what's it called? Where they get stuck in the house with the tornado.
Alligator was 1980, man, not 81.
Fucking House of Tornado was Crawl, wasn't it?
Crawl, yeah, that's what we're talking about
Oh,
now.
brilliant as well.
Yeah.
Crawl's excellent.
That was
Yeah.
good, that.
It's in Roman numerals.
Evening, Jeff. How are you doing tonight? Doing well. How are you doing? I sometimes feel like The Exorcist 3 is better than The Exorcist, or at least
Exactly what this guy says, yes.
one's a straight classic possession film, and the other is more mystery and suspense. I always prefer the original, but
I like Exorcist 3.
I don't know many people who prefer number 3, but BT Phone Home just gave the stream a like. Also glad to hear Jeff. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. All right, okay. H8 Night reviews. Hello, I will listen for a while. H8 Night, he's got a very funny channel. He does a lot of comedy reactions, etc. Movie face-off. Preferred movies and why? The Howling versus Silver Bullet, Hellraiser versus Candyman, Alien versus The Thing.
Good matchups, man. Very good matchups.
Yeah, that's an essay.
I've never done that in the mirror. Because I'm terrified of like wasps and
But round here, if you say it 5 times in the mirror, Perfalachi comes behind you.
Go on, Vass, you first, mate.
Oh, that's easy. Silver Bullet is better than The Howling, although I'm a big fan of The Howling. Hellraiser versus Candyman. If it was Hellraiser 2, I'd say Hellraiser 2. But I'll say Candyman. Would I say Candyman? Yeah, I'll go with Candyman. And
Don't say 5 times.
Thing easy. Better than Alien. There you go.
Go on, Danny. What about you?
Silver Bullet, Hellraiser, and The Thing. Do you know, I was never ever keen on aliens. And it's kind of growing on me now.
The classic.
Because I was never really into like sci-fi films. I think I was more horror, but I've gotten really into me sci-fi stuff. I really like
that. Was like the original sci-fi horror, wasn't it? That one.
Mine.
I think Event Horizons is better.
Have you seen Life?
Jake Gyllenhaal's in it.
No, I've not seen that one yet.
That's really good.
Really good.
That was surprisingly good.
It was really okay, yeah.
Go on then, Tony. Hit us with yours.
Same as Danielle. Silver Bullet, Hellraiser, and The Thing.
Yeah.
The Thing's one of the best horrors ever. I just love it.
Agreed.
Yeah, and it's another one with practical effects. To this day, you look at them and go, I can't believe that film's like 40 years old.
You said that as well. Wasn't that in Halloween Ends? And people, when
they all watched.
It wasn't like a great film, but now it's like.
Yeah, because you know, don't you? When The Thing came out, it won an award for like being like having the worst score and being a shit film. And now look at it. People say it's like one of the best horrors ever made, and the score's amazing. So it's mad.
Go on then, Garrett. What about yourself?
Silver Bullet, Candyman, I think. Next.
That's very good, isn't it? Right, I would say Howling.
Wow, this is typical.
I need to be
Candyman. That's a difficult one because they're both classics. I'll probably go with Hellraiser and Alien over The Thing.
What's your thoughts on the new one?
The new Candyman.
Hellraiser series.
No, Hellraiser film.
Film, sorry, yeah.
Do you know, I've got it, but I can't remember anything about it. I've watched it, but it was a bit... It wasn't the same as the original.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't you? But loads of
It was only out a few weeks ago. You can't remember it. It was only out a few weeks ago.
No, it came out about a year ago. I think I got it last Christmas.
No, the new Hellraiser, man.
Oh, I thought about the new fucking Candyman.
No, I thought you were about
I've not seen the new Hellraiser. I don't want to.
Oh no, I prefer the new Candyman over the original.
Oh no, I thought no. I can't even remember anything about that. I've not seen the new Hellraiser. I gave up on the Hellraiser films after number 3.
The new one's okay, but it's a lot of people. I mean, I've heard people going, "It's better than the original." I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
I didn't actually like the new Pinhead either, and a load of people love it. But, oh, it's fantastic! I thought that's not scary. If that came to me, I'd probably about like 2 foot bigger than I'll just give it a slap.
Yeah.
Hellraiser is for me is the guy.
It's not in the face. Get it in your hands.
But I didn't like it.
Yeah.
The new Hellraiser is more like Hellbound than it is like the original Hellraiser, I thought.
Yeah.
It's more like Hellraiser 2.
I love Hellraiser 2.
Yeah.
Hellraiser 2 is amazing.
A lot of people don't like Hellraiser 3, but I really like Hellraiser 3. I think it's a decent trilogy.
Yeah.
I thought the scene in the nightclub was good, where he traps them all in, but chains down the doors and kills them all. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cenobites in that one as well. Some cool Cenobites in it.
Yeah, I love
the Cenobites are class in the third one, aren't they?
Yeah. They do the CDs in the
Oh yeah, the DJ's looking around, isn't it?
That's
dated.
The practical effects when she's feeding him, I forgot his name, and he's coming back to life.
On what?
In Hellraiser.
Oh shit! Yes, sorry, yeah. Danielle saying the first Hellraiser when she's bringing men back to the house and feeding Frank.
That's it, Frank.
The men she's like, obviously she's gonna have it off with, but she doesn't, and she ends up doing them in with hammers.
Yeah.
I just thought that.
It's and the makeup and stuff is brilliant.
I don't think I've seen 2 or 3 since VHS X rental days. I'll have to watch them
again.
again.
Check it out, man. Hellraiser 2 really stands up well.
Yeah. I want to watch The Exorcist 3. I've been meaning to watch it for ages. We'll definitely get round to it. Arrow Films have got a really good release of it out. It's got 2 different versions.
It's only 15, which is amazing. It should be an 18, that movie.
VHS as well.
What?
I bought a VHS off Ant X rental, The Lost Boy. And he sent me a VHS of The Exorcist 3. It was great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one I had for the longest time.
I had that originally. But
yeah, for ages I had that one. Yeah.
That's the one.
Memory,
and that's the same, because these Arrow DVDs or Blu-rays, they all put the new artwork on. I just turned it straight round to that original one.
There you go.
Please rewind.
Is it rewound? Oh, it is as well. Like that.
Do the eyes look familiar?
Yeah. Damien.
No. Jeffrey
Dahmer on the new series.
Yeah. All those lenses, didn't he?
Damien Carris.
That was his favourite movie, man. Jeffrey Dahmer's favourite movie was that and Return of the Jedi. They were his 2 favourite movies.
Yeah, so he got out with like
Damien Carris.
Fuck, don't we?
So Garrett, is your favourite band the Smashing Pumpkins?
I don't know if I know a song from them.
Silver Bullet, Candyman, and The Thing are my answers.
Hello, Jeff.
Didn't care too much for the Corey character myself. The real 5th Beatles here. How are we?
What's up, Mike?
Hang on. Too many Scousers.
You'll get knifed.
Has anyone got a Blau Punk stereo for a Ford Fiesta?
You'll get knifed or a bully breed set on you.
Yeah, well, there you go. They'll drag you up to the boot estate. Yeah. Right. Silver Bullet, Hellraiser, and The Thing for me. That's completely... Oh, no, I said Hellraiser, didn't I?
No, I had to know what's that.
Yes.
Will the next one be Halloween Starts? Who knows? I've not seen Halloween Ends. After all the reviews, I'm thinking I'm not wasting my money on going watching it.
I've heard rumours that they're gonna do they're gonna go back on Halloween 3 season of The Witch, and they're looking at doing like an anthology series carrying on from that.
Yeah, that would work actually, because that's about the only thing that film's good for.
Ooh.
Sorry. I know Tony's a massive fan of that one. And Gareth. Say again?
You don't like Season of the Witch?
Hey, where's Michael Myers? It's Halloween!
What is wrong with you, man?
Witch is amazing.
Best Halloween movie in the whole franchise.
That's another one I've not seen on VHS since the 90s, so I'll have to watch that again, I reckon.
What's that one?
Yeah, I need to.
Halloween 3. How about Halloween 3?
Halloween
Get a watch mine. It's October. Now's the time to watch it.
Well, isn't this new Halloween Ends supposed to be more like number 3? Like Michael Myers don't come into the last third or something like that?
Spoilers?
No, I wouldn't say so. It's a completely different story, isn't it? Season of the Witch. It's got
the font from Halloween.
Well, I know, but the point is, it's like they've introduced a completely new thing into number 3. That new character.
Yeah, I guess.
You've not seen it, have you?
It's more like Christine than Halloween 3.
I've just been watching all the reviews saying how piss poor it is, and I'm thinking I'm going to save my cash.
You know what? Make your own mind up, because you know a load of people say that some films are absolutely fantastic, but then when we watch them, we're like, no, that's terrible. And then when some films are really rated crap, and we watch them, we get loads of fun from it, don't we? So
yeah,
people have their own.
I'll get it. I'll pre-order it for when it comes out on Blu-ray, but I'm not going to rush to the cinema to see it.
I heard the director, David Gordon Green, he's making a new trilogy of the Exorcist next. That's what he's doing next. Now he's finished Halloween, he's doing The Exorcist.
Yeah,
so, I'm worried about that.
Well, yeah. No, I'm not, because I like David Gordon Green.
I don't.
I think I do. I think he's got a good direction. Of like,
of them, the whole 3 movies is about 1.5 movies worth of good stuff out of them full 3 movies. So I hope he does better with that.
Talented as Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele's good.
Jordan Peele's amazing.
Jordan Peele, he's the one who's done Get Out and all that, isn't he?
Yeah.
He started off strong. He's not so strong now, though.
No, I didn't.
I
started off really good, but went a bit.
But it just looks like a big arsehole sucking everyone in.
Yeah, it was daft, man. It was daft.
But
I've not seen Nope yet. I need to see that.
I'll watch it, man.
Yeah,
is it better than Us?
What was with the monkey, man? What was the crack with the monkey?
Oh, that's fucking horrible, that bit.
Well, I don't even know what the point was of having that in there. It didn't have any bearing on the story. I mean, I know it's backstory, but what was the point now?
Nothing.
They kept going back to it over and all the way through. Bit more.
I know why that was, because oh god, my brain was just absolutely like popping with ideas when I watched Nope, and it's this kind of.
Ricky's not seen it.
Okay, I'll show it then.
I don't mind. I'll forget this. I'm half cut anyway.
It's kind of like this idea that we think it's acceptable that we can train animals and keep a caged animal, when really it's in the animal's basic nature to attack. Like chimpanzees are not tame animals; they are quite ferocious, and there's a cat.
It's a sci-fi movie. Why are they putting that in there though? It's a sci-fi movie.
Yeah, but
I mean,
what about Any Which Way But Loose? Clyde, right turn, Clyde. That orangutan, he used to batter him. Mike Tyson had a tiger. Michael Jackson was forever blowing bubbles.
Ricky's got a snake.
It's a one-eyed trouser snake. Right, damn, that's a horror show site with Ricky in his normal weekend pulling nightclub outfit. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I'm like Jeffrey Dahmer, me. I go down those sorts of clubs and, you know.
He goes down after hours.
Use the tradesman's entrance if you get my drift. Great outfit, thank you, Jeff. You know style when you see it. This is my posh gear. Is
Jeff feeling all right?
Real Fifth Beetle, Piranha was 78. You know, Piranha still gets me to this day, the effects in it. It was just...
Well, yeah, they kill off a load of kiddies as well, which is...
Well, it just seemed more real because it was just biting little bits out of them, wasn't it? And it was... number 2 was crap.
Oh, yes.
yeah, number 3 was definitely better than the second one. Yeah, I don't know too many people who would argue that. I don't know anybody who's actually like Exorcist 2. Yeah.
Would you put any of the 2 Exorcist prequels over 2?
The Blob, yeah, class film.
The Blob versus The Thing, make a good bloody film.
It's not The Thing, but it's excellent.
Which Blob are we talking about? The remake or the original?
1988 one.
See, that was quite good.
It was, yeah. Chuck Russell made it after he made Dream Warriors, didn't he?
I love The Blob, but The Thing's better.
Yeah, easy.
I can't remember much of The Blob, so I'd have to say The Thing.
Get it watched, man. What you doing?
Is it okay if I join for a bit, guys? No worries if not. Do you know what, Scott? I'm going to have to come off this and go back on. So we'll do it another time, mate. Life is Quality. I'm assuming they mean that film you talked about with Jake Gyllenhaal, whatever his name is.
Trying to get your specs, you old bastard.
I need them, mate. I need them. I've left them in the car. I used to cake myself at Tales of the Unexpected.
Cack himself, maybe.
Cack himself.
Yeah, it's a good show, that, man.
Lenny and his laser discs.
Hello.
Not many horror episodes of that, though. Tales of the Unexpected. They're just funny stories, weren't they, mostly? Weren't many scary.
Candy Woke, is that the
sequel
remake?
New Candy one, yeah.
Hello, tubers. I'm Lennox from Iceland. YouTubers are the best. I'm here through Video Tasties. Thank you.
Welcome, Lennox.
Welcome, Lennox. Lennox. Good old Frank Bruno.
Yeah.
Hello, 101. My favourite horror films: The Thing 82, Hellraiser 87, Silver Bullet, Howling, Cannibal Apocalypse. You need to put some commas in here, Matthew. Evil Dead 81. I can go on and on with this.
I watched a film called Silver Bullet Howling. Sounds like an awesome film.
Good bloody films out there, yes. When Matthew says good bloody film, you know it's a good film. Bloody right. Look at Ricky outfit. I knew this going to be full on non-stop funny. Now, Matthew, I'm going to ask you a personal question, mate. Would you smash your dash? I got my baps.
Is it Kylie?
No, it's Pammy, man. She's got nothing on me. I'm like the better looking version of Pam Anderson.
I thought it was Kylie.
No. Forgot to mention Saw Underworld 1 starring Kate Beckinsale. It was a good movie.
Underworld. Werewolf.
Oh, we have got Jonathan in the house. Hey, everyone. Lovely costume, Ricky. Keep killing it, my friend. Keep killing it, Jonathan, too. Yeah. Anyway, back to the comment. Yeah. I didn't like Halloween Ends. Yeah, not the only one. Nobody seems to like Halloween Ends.
I didn't mind
it. That don't like it.
See, Tony didn't like it, but then he warmed to it after.
Yeah.
What's the Scousers channel called? Movies and that. Have I not got?
What?
It doesn't show when you got the comments.
When you get the comments off, the names come up.
In the kitchen.
Right, okay.
On top of my vinyl. Cases. Sorry, daughter's just come in asking us something.
Yeah, well, that's a bit. What's the Scousers' names? You're a Scouser. That's Movies and Us, Danny and Tony, anyway. Oh, Jace is here as well. Hello to the rest as well. Good to see everyone. Okay, no problem. Sorry, Scott. Listen, mate, I'm using my phone here, so I'd have to come off the channel myself to get the stream, I think. I don't know.
It's amateur hour here, so.
Come on, we're not all laptopped up like you guys. Are you using your phone, Tony?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So am I. Right. I've seen Halloween Ends. A new character in Corey should have been introduced in Kills, a movie that was mainly filler. They didn't have enough strong storylines for Trinity. That's the character everyone's talking about, Corey. And then they talk about having a spin-off series. Were you guys saying?
What?
No, Halloween 3.
Nobody wants to see that.
No.
Spoilers.
Oh, yes, she was.
I
I look better than her as well, don't I?
Yeah.
Got real ones.
No, you don't.
Hers probably aren't real either.
I like to see you popping out of a cake, like in Under Siege.
Oh, I can do it. I can do it.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, you'll see something else popping out of a cake. Because I've not got a cake that big. It'd have to be a fucking Twinkie or something, wouldn't it, for me?
It wasn't
Letter in his laser discs. He spoke to Gareth today. He was filling his freezer up with frozen curries before doing his normal shop in Asda. What do you guys talk about, Gareth? So what's this? What's all this? Spoke to Gareth today. Say again. Oh. Okay. Right.
Not slumming it in Asda.
I need an OnlyFans page for this costume alone. Yeah, I think they're fucking throwing money at me to put my clothes back on. May I suggest you braid that hair, not the blonde? All right, the pubes. Come on, we're going to get some fucking horror film questions.
They're real pubes.
Any chicks into night gagging for chloroform? Vast, man, you should be saying this in the comments.
On there with that comment.
How's he doing it? He's not typing anything though.
I can't. I'm not doing it. I've got a phone.
Vass is doing it. Vass is doing it.
I know Vass is doing it. I think he's very, very inappropriate for this sort of, for this family viewing.
Yeah, smell this handkerchief.
I protest.
That's my favourite chat-up line, that is, and it always works. I always say to a bird, does this rag smell of chloroform to you? Right. I'm going to check out Pray for the Devil at the cinema. Is anyone going to see it?
I've never heard of that. Who's in that one?
Isn't that possession film?
Yeah, with the nun.
Yeah, it looks quite good.
That Barbarian.
Barbarian, yeah. I've not seen that either yet.
Well, it's not out yet. That's like...
You still don't know that.
It's all gone very quiet. I just took my wig off. Sorry.
You said just Barbarian. I've not seen it yet.
All the channel names will come up, Ricky. Just
take
the comment off.
What do I do?
Just take the comment off for a second.
How?
Just click on the comment, hide.
Press on the comment, yeah.
All right, okay, 1 second.
For that's sake. How many GCSEs?
Not many.
Any 19?
There you go. There you go.
With all the channel names.
This way.
Movies and Us. Now, the real Fifth Beatle said, what's the Scousers channel? He's a Scouser himself, so.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was outside Liverpool, so.
One of the nicest people you'll ever meet.
Alright, BT Phone Home. What is your favourite Halloween film? Mine is Jason versus Freddy Krueger.
Is that a porn?
Is that the middle-aged woman who goes around trying to seduce Jason?
I'm gonna look that one up.
Yeah.
That's Halloween.
No, I'm assuming he means horror film.
Season.
BT Phone Home 21. How old are you, man?
It's Jason versus Freddy, innit? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just saying, though, what's he been Googling for it to predict to text him up Cougar instead of Cougar?
Freddy Cougar. That's what I'm thinking. Fucking Christ.
Looking up some Cougar porn.
It's not Freddy versus Jason, not Jason versus Freddy. It's Freddy versus Jason.
It's Freddy versus Jason, yeah. So I'm a bit confused with this. Is it your favourite horror film, or because that's not a Halloween film?
It's not Halloween. Halloween that you watch every year. There you go.
Oh, okay. Are you going first, Vass?
Well, the ones I always watch without fail is obviously the original Halloween and The Fog. Those two I always watch on Halloween night without fail.
Yeah.
Danny, what's your favourite ritual Halloween film?
Yeah.
Hello?
Him. Trick or treat.
Oh, Trick or Treat.
Love it.
Yeah.
That's the new one I got. Oh, you see it?
Ah. Is that yours as well, Tony?
What, mate?
Is that your favourite as well?
Halloween, like as in Halloween night?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's what he means, like your favourite film to watch on Halloween.
It's probably the original Halloween and Trick or Treat.
Yeah.
But
Halloween 3 is a good one to watch as well.
yeah, Halloween 3.
Oh yeah, we watched that. Do you know what? I've watched that about 50 million times because
That's a lot of time. 50 million times.
How many hours is
Tales
that?
of Halloween as well.
That's a lot of hours.
Tales of Halloween.
Garrett, what are yours?
Yeah, about the same. Trick or Treat or Halloween 78 or the Hubie Halloween. One of
that
those.
was a really good film.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Mine's Flintstones Halloween special.
Well, I was saying before, have you ever seen Tales of Halloween?
I have seen it.
got
I don't have much
got
memory
yeah.
of it, though.
It's like Trick or Treat. It's really good.
Yeah, it's like
It's an anthology.
that's an anthology, yeah.
Yeah,
It is a good one, that is. My favourite Halloween film is probably, again, it's not a film, but it's Ghost Watch.
For fuck's sake.
Well, I love it.
By them.
Do you watch it every
There you go.
Halloween?
Yeah. Since I got it on fucking DVD anyway, a few years back.
I don't think I've ever seen it. You know, I'm gonna have to give it a watch.
Well, I don't know if you'd like it because it's not aged well, but it's the nostalgia. It's a nostalgia thing for people out there who saw it. Jason versus Freddy Krueger. Right. With so many horror remakes and reboots of late, is there one horror movie that you guys wouldn't mind being made as a remake or reboot? Missed opportunity of The Burning sequel in the 80s.
The Burning.
Who's going first then? Bass?
I have to think about that one. Go on to somebody else. Let me think of a good one.
Danny?
You're gonna have to give me a bit.
Tony?
I think. Hang on.
Nightmare on Elm Street needs a reboot.
Yeah, I was going to say the same. A decent reboot anyway. With Robert Englund, that would be even better.
Robert Englund, or like they have spoke about just
Kevin
a rumor,
Bacon.
or Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
He's too old, Kevin Bacon, isn't he?
Kevin Bacon must be about Robert Englund's age now, surely.
Yeah, that's
he
what I'm
looks
thinking.
fucking terrible in his new films he's doing.
You mean
He's,
the
Robert Englund's 70 odd, and he's in his 60s. Kevin Bacon.
Why would you start a new franchise with somebody that old as Freddy Krueger? It doesn't make any sense.
I know.
Well, I think when the rumour mill started, it was quite some time ago when he still looked half decent.
Yeah.
It's been a long
But
time.
Robert Englund said he's still got one film left in him.
Yeah, but I think with his age, they'd have to, if they were thinking of doing, like, say, a new trilogy, rebooting it, they'd have to really do them one year after another because of his age.
Yeah, but I think they could still do, if they made Freddy Krueger more like he was in number one, where he's in the shadows a bit more, and rather than doing all this skateboarding and stuff like that, then it would work. It would be easy.
Yeah, just make him proper dark and evil because he was into kids and stuff, weren't he? So
yeah.
He was there.
Is that not what they already did with the reboot? That's what they did do. They did make him.
They made him really Nancy, didn't they, in the reboot?
Yeah, they made him some sort of pedo, didn't they? He's like out with horror.
Out with horror, Jesus Christ. I wonder if he's in jail now.
I don't know. We'll have to ask
Ricky
Gareth.
knows it.
He was saying he's the nicest guy on YouTube.
Well, no, that's Ricky's title now, so watch your backs.
Don't try and call me a nonce.
I'm not trying to.
Gareth, do you write to Art in jail?
Yeah.
I do. I got pictures.
You send them some nodders over.
He sent me pictures.
Have you got before and after of his sphincter?
He's having a gay old time.
Allegedly.
Is he in jail? Though?
I don't know.
He disappeared, didn't he? So
yeah. Because apparently, I heard that his wife got informed. The local authorities got informed.
Yeah.
And his work as well, because he worked at a hospital.
But didn't he?
Jimmy's the American Jimmy Savile.
Yeah, he had a key in that. Horrible. Did you see what he did? He was like, obviously he was doing something to himself. I don't want to be cruel, but what made me laugh, he said to the girl, I'm just going to relieve myself, honey. Just relieving a bit of stress. And he did what he did. I was watching, like that, you dirty bastard.
Yeah. Fucking hell. God.
Relieve a little bit of stress here, honey.
She's only 16.
just let me have a bit of executive relief.
Yeah. I'm just going to relieve myself here, honey.
But be quiet. My wife and kids are in the next room. My kids are older than you, by the way.
Yeah.
But the way that it was coming across that these messages were all unsolicited, he was just sending them to her. And you've got to remember she was only 16, so I think it's fucking disgusting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm losing a lot of viewers here now. well, Garrett, what would you like to see remade?
Nothing.
Come on, you're the horror tuber.
No.
No, slip on your baby sham and
you know what
I get baby sham. It's out of season.
Arachnophobia. I wouldn't mind seeing a remake of Arachnophobia. That'd be awesome.
They're doing it.
Are they doing it? Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Cool.
Well, it's been in limbo. It was supposed to be James Wan at first, wasn't it? But he's left. But yeah.
And I would say The Fog, and a good remake of The Fog. That might be good. And
can't be worse than the original.
No, exactly.
Wait,
not the original remake. Yeah.
No, the original. What?
And one just old movie I really like is called it's a Hammer movie called The Devil Rides Out.
Oh yes, that's it.
Christopher Lee. That would be an awesome one to remake because it's like a really good story, man. Yeah.
Want to remake.
So are you gonna give us an answer, Garrett?
Yeah, Devil Rides Out. There you go.
Oh, for fuck's sake! This is like fucking what's it again, isn't it? Fight Night again.
Yes.
I'll just say what Vass says.
Yeah, Vass is a genius. So there you go.
Come on, Danny. Come on. Have you thought about it, Danny?
I'd actually really like them to remake The Exorcist. I think.
Well, they're going to.
They're doing it.
And they've done a TV series.
But I'm looking forward to it. Because you didn't want it to be.
Yeah, I
don't want to see it being remade.
Well, it's not remade; it's a reboot. So it's carrying on from. So it's basically a sequel to the original.
Yeah, but they've done that a load of times with Dominion and whatnot, and it was shit.
It was shit.
Yeah, I think
the effects look like they're done on a Commodore 64.
I thought it was okay. The Dominion and that's my opinion. I thought it was okay.
Yeah, well, the new one better be better than that fucker. The Red Car Ripper. It's Vass again.
Get on the next one, man.
I've been watching it.
On the Red Car Ripper, your worst nightmare.
That's not funny, man.
The Red Car Ripper.
Block him.
Right, Jonathan's off to continue the rest of his Saturday with his family. Wishing you the best. Keep kicking ass, everyone. Jonathan, thank you very much for tuning in, bro. You stay safe. Keep killing it on the Cinema Squad. Take care, man of movies. You as well, yeah, Bronson definitely means favourite horror film. Oh, Brandon definitely means favourite horror film. Cannot spell. Don't worry about it, mate. The Red Car Ripper, Shaving Private Ryan's Parts is a great flick.
Who's that with that profile?
It's Vass.
It's not me, man. It's a faker.
Oh, that's what did you
One of them.
The Red Car Ripper. Is that where you're from, Vass? What?
Is it the next thing? What are we at?
Okay. Eastwood fan, 101 Bronson so saying Eastwood fan, The Burning is very underrated.
Yeah.
Should have had a sequel indeed.
It's better than
I
the
don't think it's
original Friday the
underrated.
13th.
Everyone talks about The Burning. Why is it underrated?
I'm just reading out the comments.
I'm just saying everybody likes The Burning. Everybody talks about The Burning. Maybe 20 years ago, it was underrated, but it's not underrated anymore. Like saying the thing's underrated. It was when it came out, but it's not now.
No Anaconda then, Ricky.
Yeah, he hasn't mentioned it yet for the top fucking film of the 90s. It's very odd.
Did I say it was the top film of the 90s?
Top 10 horror of the 90s it was in. Yeah.
I think number 8, wasn't it? Number 7.
Right, okay. Danny and Tony are horror people. Was Anaconda not a very fun horror flick back in the 90s?
It's okay. We watched it during lockdown. It was
Would you have it in your top 10 of the whole of the 1990s? Would you put it in there?
Isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's not many fucking to pick from in the 90s, is there?
There's not, but there's plenty not to have that in there in the top 10.
Excuse me? Jacob's Ladder? What the fuck was that all about?
I remember that film. It was pretty good. Number 8. There you go. Done.
Where they're in the school.
The Faculty?
Problems.
Faculty.
Yeah.
The Faculty was a great 90s horror.
That's about one of
It is,
them.
yeah. Wicked film.
Brilliant.
Urban Legend, love them.
Urban Legend.
I know it's just I know it was the best one.
Yeah, but they were all Scream rip-offs, weren't they?
Yeah, they're still good.
Yeah, exactly.
Urban Legend, Way to Scream.
The first Urban Legend was
I'm saying all the 80s slashes, they're just rip-offs of Friday the 13th. You can't.
No, because the original Friday the 13th wasn't even really a slasher, was it? Let's face it.
I think you're the only person in the world who's ever said that, mate.
I thought it was more of a who done it because everybody thought it was Jason and it wasn't. It was his mother.
What's that got to do with it being a slasher or not? What?
I was going to say, this is a great one. This is a good VHS.
You've done a remake.
Yeah, that's already been remade, isn't it? That's a good film, though.
And the remake's quite good, but this is with that Terry Quinn, isn't it? And the second one's good, but
they're all good. I think the third one's got somebody else in it, but that's actually pretty watchable as well.
But that'd be good. Like if that was like rebooted, and that'd be good. But I did like the remake. That was quite good.
That guy's out of using that, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
I'll tell you, it's not horror, but another film that needs remaking, and you could still have Ice-T in it now, would be Surviving the Game. Oh, yeah.
He'd probably do it these days as well, so yeah.
What do you mean?
Did they not make it with Jean-Claude Van Damme and they called it Hard Target?
It's the other way around.
Hey, I think Carlos will tell you something different. Let me just adjust my boobs a bit. I think Carlos will tell you something different. That actually Surviving the Game was before Hard Target. Maybe not released, but apparently it was done before Hard Target.
It was done in the 30s, wasn't it?
I'm not so sure about that. If you say so.
Now then, Carlos, please, in the comments, back me up, my man.
He's long gone. You upset him with your comments.
What, about the nicest dude on YouTube?
Yeah, you. Now.
Yeah, absolutely. Anaconda is an absolute quality movie. Yes, thank you, Scott.
Quality is not the right word for that movie, mate.
It wouldn't make anyone's.
It might be entertaining or fun, but it's not a quality movie. Come on.
It is quality.
Be real. It's not a quality movie.
Look at the cast, man. Look at the cast.
What's the cast got to do with it? Okay, okay. It's a quality cast in the movie. I'll give you that. It's a quality movie, okay? That's just it's too far.
Yeah,
that's a good show. That's the 90s film. I've got that.
What's that one? What's that, Tony?
Lake Placid.
Lake Placid.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen Demon Knight? Have you seen Demon Knight? That's an awesome night.
Lake Placid wasn't the 90s, though, was it?
99.
See?
I think it was, yeah, about 99, 98,
I thought it
99.
was 2002.
No, 99.
I know
You
they
sure?
started. I don't know whether this was the 90s or 2000, but they started making a lot of. They were remaking a lot of Japanese Asian horrors, like The Ring,
Give me a sec. Get down here and
Two
get this.
Sisters, The Eye. So they were all kind of like Japanese remakes as well.
Yeah.
Hey,
They're all
I'll tell you what, the Japs know how to do horrors.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They did. They don't make many now, though, do they? You don't see many Japanese like J horrors at the moment. I'm not seeing one in about 10 years.
No.
Hey, that was another one I put as one of my favourite 90s was Ringu.
That's a good one, man. That was a good
Ringu.
shout. Well done, Ricky. Did a good one there.
You got one right.
What about Silence of the Lambs? Candyman?
Yeah, they're decent. It's fine. The obvious choices. Well done.
Exorcist 3?
You Googled 95.
That was on your list, was it?
Yes, it was. That was at
Was it?
number 2, I do believe. Or was it number 3? I can't remember. Silence of the Lambs was my favourite. Candyman, I think, second. You are?
You didn't write it down, so you didn't have a fucking list.
It's
Should have
all
had
up
Dr.
here,
Giggles
young
in the
man. It's all up
Dr.
here.
Giggles. That's one of the best of the 1990s. Dr.
Yeah,
Giggles.
just Google it and then someone else's list. So.
Anyway, the Red Car Ripper is saying
I
they'll
don't
make
care
a
what he
movie.
says. I don't care.
Say again?
I don't care what he
Fuck it,
says.
fuck it.
Next
It's
one.
spam.
No, it's not spam. The Red Car Ripper is saying they'll make a movie
How
about
blinded
Peele
he is.
one
Look at
day.
his face. He's all lit up. They're so happy.
Yeah, you're right, Taffy. Oh, we're getting the bins
They'll
out.
make a movie about me one day. I'd like it to be called Tales of the Red Car Taxi Driver. Red light smells danger. What was that, Tony? What was that one, mate?
It's an ex-rental. It's Lake Placid.
Oh, wow. Is it 99?
It's 99, but there's an old. I bought it back in 2001 from Blockbuster. So it's just. But it's got 99 there. So, but yeah, it says I bought it in 2001 on the back.
Bridget Fonda's the best thing in that movie. She's awesome.
Blockbuster.
Have you seen her recently?
No, I haven't. Is she still fine or not? I will.
Has anyone ever seen that? Stranded.
Rings a bell.
Yeah, that's in my collection from years ago. I can't remember it at all. I went in.
They were alone in their apartment.
My dad at the beginning of the year, I got a phone call off my dad, and he said, "I've been up the lot for your videos are up there. It's about 150."
Ooh.
So I always thought that he'd been sold, but my dad bin bagged them, put them in the loft, so it was made up. So I'm sitting on a couple hundred here now.
Oh, bless you.
So
Nice.
I've got quite a few put away, but I've just got some on display in the movie room. That's Stranded. I can't remember it.
You should have shown them off in a video, man. Should have put them on a
Yeah,
video.
yeah, that's what we're planning on doing one day, is just going through them all and showing them off, because I've got so many, like, from old video vans. Does anyone ever remember the video vans?
Yeah.
Like, if there was any for sale, I'd buy them.
I used to always go to car boots as well. People are knocking them out cheap, the car boots, like 50p a piece.
We got Ghost Ship, didn't we, for 50p?
Yeah, I got
Ghost Ship, what a classic.
Yeah, I got Ghost Ship on VHS for 20p.
Yeah.
I was like, yes. Wow. And the Amityville Horror for 20p.
Nice.
That's lovely, didn't they?
Yeah, a little sand crawler.
I remember getting Howling 2 from a car boot sale for about 50p back in the day, before I'd even seen the first one.
Yeah.
And what the fuck? What?
I've never seen it. I like the cover. I've seen the movie.
Sybil Danning or something.
Taking the top off at the ending.
Yeah, and it kept doing it.
I think it's 17 or 70, one of them.
It was like a teenager's wet dream, that was.
Easy.
Yeah. It was almost like when there was a Baywatch double bill when I was a teenager, and neighbours mustn't know what I was doing, because I closed my bedroom windows at about half on Saturday night, And when it was a double bill, it was like a wanker's marathon. My folks used to come in and put one of them silver foil blankets around me afterwards. I had Action Man's hand.
Moving on.
Oh, sorry. Right, I need a piss. I wish I'd had one before I put this on because it's a fucking bitch to have a piss with this. Right, okay, so Carlos is saying another horror movie face-offs, preferred movies and why. Fright Night versus The Lost Boys. Ooh.
That's
The Evil Dead. Why, thank you. The Evil Dead versus Cabin in the Woods. Dawn of the Dead versus Day of the Dead. I'll leave you guys to it. I'm going to have a piss and I'll be back.
Yeah, piss yourself.
That first one is a very hard one.
Let me take a screenshot.
Well, you can do.
No, man.
No, change my mind. The belly's put me off.
Yep. Hey,
Don't encourage him, man. What are you doing?
this is called a 6 pint.
It's not padding down there. So
Hey.
there we go. Right, it's gone.
I'd have to go Fright Night with that first one. As much as I love The Lost Boys, I'd have to go Fright Night.
Yeah.
Because it's, yeah. I think it's just, I don't know. It's really difficult, that one.
Yeah.
Would anyone else pick Fright Night? I would definitely.
I'd pick Fright Night, Evil Dead, Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah. And Day of the Dead, yeah.
Lost Boys for me.
Lost Boys.
Cabin in the Woods. I'd go Cabin in the Woods. And to be honest,
Cabin in the Woods is overrated, in my opinion. It's
I
proper
like it.
overrated film, that. Starts off well, but it just goes a bit bonkers and it's a bit silly.
Fucked up at the end. It's like, whoa,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah, the ending's
Dawn of the Dead.
I do you know what? I don't remember which films which. It's just a
I'm
zombie
mad,
film.
we're
I'm
not
not.
mad on zombie
Yeah.
films. Mine would be Lost Boys. Evil Dead. Dawn of the Dead. What's Ricky doing?
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
But I'm not big on zombie films.
No, I never was. For a while there, all we had was like in the early 2000s was zombie movies, one after the other after the other. You get a handful of good ones, but the rest was just rubbish.
Yeah.
I'm glad that time's over now. You don't get them now, which is great.
Yeah. I mean, Dawn of the Dead, the remake was okay.
I really like that movie, yeah.
Yeah. But
And Shaun of the Dead.
yeah.
There's a bit of comedy in it. I like them. I don't mind zombie movies with a bit of comedy, a bit funny. Like Doghouse. Doghouse is an amazing film. You've seen Doghouse? Very funny.
Oh, hang on, it's TNA. I'll be back. You got props.
Nobody wants to be saved by you, Ricky.
Oh, you're probably right, mate. I'd probably want to fucking drown if they saw me swimming towards them.
Get a shave.
Yeah, I know. Right, mine would be Fright Night, better than The Lost Boys. Ooh. Evil Dead, better. I didn't like Cabin in the Woods.
Me neither, man. I didn't like it either.
No. Dawn of the Dead versus Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead's got better special effects. Dawn of the Dead's all the zombies are just like blue face. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got to go with Day of the Dead for that.
Well, it's a bit depressing, Day of the Dead, like.
Oh, Vass's son. Have any of you seen the new Disney Halloween special, Werewolf by Night? No.
Yes.
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah, it's in black and white. It's all right. It's Marvel.
Yeah, something good from
made
Marvel for a change.
It's decent.
That's why I've not seen it then.
It's worth a watch. It's worth a watch. It's not much werewolf stuff in like, but it's worth a watch.
Yeah, it's only 50 minutes or something. So
yeah, one of the better things they've done recently.
Yeah. Dawn of the Dead, Lost Boys, and Evil Dead.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Fright Night, Evil Dead, and Dawn of the Dead.
Fright Night.
Each one though.
People love Fright Night. I like Fright Night.
Fright Night's a good film.
It's brilliant.
Do you know, I'm not a massive. Well, as I say, if Ant was here, because you fucking bastard, you Eric, you fucking. But I'm not a big fan of Lost Boys.
It's got the best soundtrack out of all the movies that they mentioned. It's got the best
It's not a
soundtrack.
good soundtrack, but it's just not. Well, I'm not going to say it's not a good film because I know it's got a massive fan base, but it just wasn't for me.
Friday Night's better.
Friday Night's brilliant. Well, I
Yeah.
just went to the Lost Boys.
Yeah.
Lost
So
Boys.
tough, man. So tough.
He would have loved you, Scott.
He would have. He would have been grooming you up right now.
Oh, yeah, you'd be damaged.
Both Stepfathers were awesome.
Yeah.
The recap Ripper. The Red Car Ripper, sorry.
Blind bastard.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Modern day horror movies that you guys think are very good or near modern day horror classics. For me, I would say The Conjuring Part 2.
Elsa, please.
Let's go back a bit.
In fact, The Conjuring Part 2 for me is one of my favourite horror films of all time.
The Conjurings are brilliant.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think
Not
the
number
first
three.
one
Not
is
number
really, really
three.
good as well.
I liked it. I thought it was good.
What?
I did, honestly, I did. I
think, but it's like Die Hard 5. You know, if you watched that as a standalone film, you say, yeah, it's a good action film with Brucey, but as a Die Hard film, you expected something more.
The trailer for Die Hard 5 makes it look really awesome.
Yeah.
And, you know, Die Hard 5 itself, the actual effects and the action sequence is fucking brilliant, but it's not a Die Hard film.
This movie, that one. It had no
Yeah,
heart.
I have fun with the Die Hard films. I don't take them to heart. I just switch off and fucking watch them. I'm not bothered. I love the third
1 to
one.
4 are brilliant. Number 5 just ruined it. Man.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
Is that the one with his son?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
in
didn't mind
Russia.
it. I didn't mind it. But
Well,
The
this is
same
what I mean.
part it makes sense.
If you watch that as a standalone action film, that would have been brilliant. But as a Die Hard film, you expect a bit
Why are you
more.
saying brilliant for? Even as if you pretend he's not John McClane and somebody else, it's not a brilliant action film, dude.
Well,
Not at all.
compared to some of the fucking other shit Bruce Willis is churning out at the moment,
Well,
I'll
yeah,
say yes,
I mean-
it is.
Compared to that, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the one he's got with John Travolta. No, his last film that he made. That's coming out next month.
Oh, I've seen the trailer for that. I don't know about that. I don't know if Bruce. Yeah.
It looks decent.
I read
It's
it.
directed by Chuck Russell, who directed Eraser and Dream Warriors, and
Yeah,
it's a decent
somehow.
director.
But I'm willing to bet it will have a big cast and Bruce Willis and John Travolta.
No. I think that he's the main baddie. Is John Travolta. I'm not sure if the main hero is Bruce Willis, because I think there's somebody else in there as well.
He wasn't in the trailer much, so Brucey, was he?
I don't know. It was him and what's his name? The one that's the baddie in Blade. What's his name?
Rutger Hauer?
No.
Oh, Blade,
Blade,
sorry,
man,
Luke
Blade.
Goss. I was thinking of fucking
No,
Blade
the first
Runner.
Blade.
Luke Goss.
The one that's in the gate. Steve Dorff. Stephen Dorff.
Stephen Dorff.
Yeah, I think him and Bruce Willis are split between the main heroes in that movie. I'm looking forward to it, man.
I haven't heard from him for a long time. I heard Stephen Dorff.
I think they're all doing those types of movies now. You know, the
Yeah, unfortunately.
ones that they just
Anyway,
churn out.
Garrett, what would you say is a near modern day classic horror movie?
I don't think there's been anything in the last 20 years, has there?
Fuck off. What about Conjuring 2?
Yeah, The Conjuring 2 I do enjoy. But
I'd
I
rather
can't think of any others.
The Grudge, the 2000.
Yeah, good. That's a good one. The
Not
original,
Not the newest one, but the remake, the first
Yeah,
one. Was it 2000?
Yeah.
Years ago.
amazing. You what?
Yeah,
That's not modern day, is it?
You what?
Yeah,
You
2003. It's modern day.
Yeah, yeah. Sarah Michelle Gellar's in it, for God's sake.
Greasy Strangler.
Oh! Now there's a big debate going on between me and the Retro Movie Zone, and we're both in agreement. It's not horror, though, is it?
Yeah, what is it then?
Horrifying.
I don't know. I still don't know, and I still don't know what it's actually about. But it's not horror.
I think it's more to. I had to watch it.
Have you seen it, Gary?
Yes.
What would you? That's got to fall into sort of perverse comedy, hasn't it?
Hanging dong a bit, yeah.
I'm absolutely loving it.
I've never seen it.
Don't bother.
It's well, you know what? It's one of these films. I've watched it twice now, and I still don't know what the fuck it's about. I still couldn't explain the plot to you.
Oh, I thought
It's funny though. Dead funny.
It is funny, yeah. That guy, he's got a bigger bush
Intentional.
than I've got here in my my Baywatch club.
Big.
You got a guy who's got a massive schlong, and then the guy with the little fucking pubes hanging out. It's brilliant. Yeah. It's ever so funny, but do you know what? I don't know what the hell it's all about.
Yeah. You like that, Janet? You like that, Janet? Is that right, Janet?
There's not enough grease in this coffee.
Not enough grease. That's brilliant.
What would you say, Danny? What would you say would be
Sorry, go on. I was going to say Train to Busan for that question. Modern day horror. I think Train to Busan would definitely fit that bill.
I've not seen that. It's supposed to be
modern day horror.
It is good. I want to see the dubbed version though, because it's hard reading. You miss quite a bit of the action when you.
Something with Cockneys in.
It's a fast-moving movie as well, isn't it? It's very fast-moving.
Yeah, that's it. You're trying to read bits, and it's like, ooh, what happened there? Now, this is what I'm interested in here. And Danny, what would you say would be a modern-day horror classic?
I said Midsummer. That's big and horrible.
Not a horror film, though.
Read it too as well.
It's not a horror film.
Isn't Midsummer more of a psychological
horror?
It's dark.
It's funny as fuck.
It's dark, but it's not horror.
It is.
Yeah.
Change my mind. It's not a horror film.
IMDb says it's horror.
I think it is.
Oh, the Oracle has spoken then.
Yeah, well, IMDb says Inception's an action film, so.
Yeah, well, IMDb can fuck off.
I think I've seen quite a few good ones this year. But I don't know whether it's not classic.
Nothing like that.
I've not seen Smile yet, and that's supposed to be.
Smile.
It's good, but it's not. It won't be a classic. It's good.
Because from the trailer, it looks like it's in the vein of The Conjuring and Insidious and stuff like that.
It is, but it's not as good.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you know what? I'll be honest. The first time I watched Insidious, the first one, I thought that's the best horror film, and that genuinely, that first Insidious was scary. And it was unnerving, and I think
it's those violins as well.
Yeah, I think Insidious is a classic.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Annabelle 2 is a good one as well. Origin of Evil, Annabelle 2. That's a really good film.
See, I liked the remake of the Woman in Black as well. I thought that was good.
I didn't like them.
I didn't mind them. I thought they were okay.
I remember seeing it in the cinema thinking that's only a 12, and it was quite fucking scary.
It was Insidious.
You know, I'm not too sure about Darth Maul in Insidious. I don't know what that was all about.
It was scary though.
Yeah, it was just the first time I watched it, my ear stood an end, and that says something. You know, you're like, "No, this is horrible."
I think
that bit where the bloke's walking past the baby's room on the balcony or whatever it was.
And you're like, "Oh, fucking hell, that's horrible." Well, yeah, I think it's fun.
The way it comes together, though, the whole story, and it tells it, it's like kind of like layers of different realms over different realms. I think that was really great.
Yeah.
So I like the paranormal activities.
Yeah, I prefer paranormal to slasher. And is it number 4, the latest one that Lee Winnell did?
The paranormal, the one what was on Paramount or something.
Yeah, Lee Winnell did it instead of James Wan. Lee Winnell obviously is the producer for Saw and stuff like that.
Paranormal Activity.
Yeah,
no, Insidious.
No, Insidious 4, is it something Lost Key or something like that? That Lee Winnell did. That was really good.
I like them all.
Yeah, I thought they were all good. So with Annabelle, people slate the first one. I thought that was fucking scary. I saw that in the cinema.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I think I need to watch them again because I didn't rate them, to be honest. But I think I will give them another try.
Me and Grace rewatched them.
Yeah.
I didn't like The Nun. I thought that was rubbish.
The Nun's shit.
Well, do you know what? I absolutely hated The Nun when I first saw it, but on a rewatch, I thought, hey, this is pretty good.
Hell House LLC.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh, that's a good one. A Host.
You've not seen it, have you?
No.
The Host was good.
I thought that was a good one.
Yeah.
You know, Hell House LLC, if you watch that around Halloween, because it's based at Halloween as well, that's disturbing, that film,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Me and my daughter love that, but Danielle's never seen it.
Yeah, that's a good one. Number 2 and 3, not so much, but number 1, brilliant film.
Two's okay, but it's too much like trying to be like the first one, and the third one's one of them.
Yeah.
But the first one's fantastic.
I didn't like number 2 where the hotel owner came back. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Yeah. Scott is saying I would happily watch Anaconda again. Happily, thank you.
Yeah, I will watch it again happily, but I would never put it in high up anywhere.
That's because you've got no taste. Right, Ringo was amazing. To be fair, Ricky, your list on top 10 horror movies of the 90s was fantastic. Thank you. Oh, Vash doesn't like this, does he?
Yeah, what bollocks.
Jeff's laughing his ass up. Thank you. I'm glad somebody finds me amusing.
Very drunk.
No, maybe not as drunk as me, but the original Dawn of the Dead is my favourite movie ever. I love it.
People love that movie, man. Some people really, really love that movie.
That's the one in the shopping centre, isn't it? The shopping. Yeah.
I prefer the remake.
So, a shopping mall. A shopping mall. It's a fucking shopping centre in England, mate.
Fucking shoe zones in it.
Hey, I've gone for a handy shandy. No, it just took a long time to strip all this shit off. I nearly pissed on my boobs as well when I was having a slash.
Yeah, the Baywatch music. You probably will get acclaim.
Yeah, probably.
It was under 10 seconds.
The Red Car Ripper is saying, sing along if you know it. Don't you worry, everything's going to be all right. I'll be ready.
About half an hour.
I'm always here, forever and always. 101 blocks and a half. Yep, you know it. Blah, 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 blah. You don't hassle the Hoff. Yeah, you fucking don't. Although I'm more like Pammy with these fucking.
No, you're more like the Hoff with that beard and hair.
The Hoff didn't have a beard, and he didn't have short hair. He had like curly fucking afro.
He was in Anaconda 3 or whatever, 2 or whatever it was. So.
There's no Anaconda 3. Come on, get it right. I thought you were a horror tuber, for God's sake.
There's at least 4 horror Anaconda films and the Lake Placid crossover.
That's right. No, you're right. Yeah, there is.
Like the 5th one was Anaconda versus Lake Placid.
Wasn't it Lake Placid versus... Oh, it was versus Anaconda, wasn't it? Sorry.
Yeah, fuck off, amateur.
Fuck off yourself, you fucking bastard. Right, anyway. Excuse me, that's Vass's title for people like me.
What's this, Ricky? What's this?
Right, the Red Car Ripper is saying, can't beat a bit of grooming. Want a Haribo, Scott? You can have any sweetie you want as long as I can have the ring.
Come on, you're way behind on those things.
I know. Oh, Patrick's in the house. How are we, Patrick? The 4 horsemen. There's 5 here. There's 4 horsemen and a horse lady.
Yeah, 4 seamen.
I beg your pardon. Oh no, Scott doesn't want. Scott's not falling for the Haribo trick. Red Car Ripper. Right. Hello, Patrick. How are you doing? Patrick is in the house. Yeah. Greetings to the Queen. I think that's for you, Danny. Unless it could be me. I don't know.
It'll be you.
Hi.
I think he's talking about Danny. He loves you guys. Patrick does. You never did do the 8 questions with him. What's going on?
Just life gets in the way sometimes, mate.
So busy.
I know the feeling very, very well, mate. Going to check out Land of the Dead again soon.
That's a good one. That's a good film.
Land of the Dead. I don't think I've seen that one.
I think
It Follows was flawed but very good. Do you know, I'm one of the minority that thinks It Follows wasn't that good.
All right, it's good.
That's one of my favourites of the newer type, slow burn horrors.
See, I don't like It Follows. Hereditary. Hereditary was watchable, but was it scary? No.
You know, there's moments in it where it's really fucked up.
I find it traumatizing. I just think Toni Collette is amazing in it.
Where she's sawing her head off and with the chicken wire.
The only part I found really bad was when that little kid stuck his head out the fucking car window and got decapitated. That was horrible.
It's like the son goes straight to bed. It's like no remorse. And that whole scene at the table where she kicks off and it's like...
Yeah, there was that. There was Babadook. Again, this is the scariest film ever made. I watched it, I thought...
That kid in that.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
I hate the kid in it. He's a little prick.
Yeah. And what was the other one? St. Maud. Everybody, St. Maud. Oh, fucking Christ. St. Maud.
That's quite good, that.
Yeah. But no, my point is, St. Maud was a good film. Yes. Excellent film, in fact. Yeah, I think so. But was it scary? No.
It's just I know what you mean.
Yeah, but it's the scariest film ever made. It's like, no, it's not. No.
I think people confuse it. When you get an uneasy feeling when you watch a movie, they confuse that with being scared, just because it makes you feel a bit uneasy and a bit ooh. But you don't feel scared. People just confuse it and say, "Oh, it's scary."
Yeah, definitely. Same with It Follows. It had that uneasy sort of thing about it, didn't it? But it wasn't scary. And I didn't feel for any of the characters in that film either.
Mild scary. There's a load of jump scares in that.
Well, the jump scares are done right.
I agree. That one, I think, is a good horror film.
Hello, Matthew, mate. How are you? Beetle, stop, Matt. I'm good, Scott. Okay, come on. The Wretched and Relic are new classics. The Wretched, I don't think I've seen that.
It's not very good, dude. It's not.
Oh,
a lot of people like
it. Are we talking about The Relic with Tom Sizemore?
No,
not at all.
It's another slow burn kind of drama with horror mixed, but load of drama.
The Relic, is that the Del Gomiccio, whatever his name is?
No, it's not. No, it's just like family.
The Relic. I've got The Relic upstairs. I'm sure. Is that the one in the museum?
That's a monster movie. Yes, that is from the 90s.
The Relic.
This is a couple of years ago. There's many films called The Relic.
Years ago. No, I've not seen it. The Relic, a couple of years ago.
This one.
It's just called Relic. It's not The Relic. It's just called Relic.
Not the monster movie from the 90s.
No, never mind then.
Yeah, we lost
bye, guys. Yeah.
He's long gone.
He just wants to go home. Take care, BT. Yeah. The Greasy Strangler is a fucked up movie. I don't know what it's about. You're right, Scott, because I don't have a clue either. We'll be interested to know, though. Great to hear, Matthew. See you, Brandon. Take care, man. Right, Danny, I need you to do like a review of The Greasy Strangler and help me know what it's about. Because everybody who's watched it says, don't really know what it's about. Don't really know.
It's way over your head.
It's just bizarre. And you know what? I think just some films are made just to be bizarre.
It was, what's his name out of Lord of the Rings who had?
Elijah Wood.
Yeah, didn't he produce that?
I know, he's a weird little fucker, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah, I know that fucker. Hey.
Elijah Wood, did he produce it?
He wrote it?
Yeah.
He wrote some of it.
Oh, okay.
I think Midsummer's rubbish.
He's doing some sort of video games as well, that guy. He's a big horror man. He's doing some sort of horror video games as well. Midsummer is... Oh, he's sleeping. Oh, Patrick.
Relic, but yeah, that's...
What about the Hatchet movies? Yeah, they're good. What's his name?
I hate them. Victor Crowley. I don't like them.
Victor Crowley, that's him.
It's just mean-spirited, man. It's just killing for killing's sake.
Yeah, but it's good, isn't it? It's like a throwback.
What's good about it? There's no suspense. There's no thrill.
Had Tony Todd in it. That was good.
Yeah, okay.
We had Robert England in the first one as well.
Cameos.
Yeah, they got good cameos, but I don't know. It doesn't make up for the rest of it, in my opinion.
A bit of fun.
Right, I'm going to tell you guys something that the real Fifth Beatle, and I quite agree with the guy.
Yeah, I never trust the reviews.
Well, IMDb says it's this. IMDb says it's that. Fuck off!
They can put genres. I don't trust their fucking star rating. I trust the star rating for horror reviews.
Not after his piss poor choice of 90s horrors.
Fuck off.
No,
you don't know what you're talking about. Take it back.
Right, so the Red Car Ripper is saying, latest chaps, take care. Vast, cheers for being a great sport. Garrett, keep scoffing the pies. And Tony, don't forget to sign on Tuesday. Sign on Tuesday?
Sign on. Benefits, I guess? I don't know.
Oh, sign on Tuesday. Yeah. The Scouser.
Sign on.
It Follows is a new classic. No, it's not.
I need to watch it again. I've only watched it once.
Tony, don't forget that.
To sign on Tuesday.
I'll go along. Yeah, man. I totally would.
1 week out, I haven't got a job.
Yeah.
Hey, you're talking. I'm telling you now, anybody watching now, if you're near the Merseyside area and you're near the Tats, go and see Tony. I'm trying to big you up here, Tony. Come on, at least. Tony is now
live to show off his skills.
You are now a fully fledged tattooist, aren't you, Tony?
Not just yet, no, nearly there.
I thought having your own page and everything, I thought that was it. I thought you were.
It's just to start just getting clientele built up. I can tap it, but at the moment, I'm just building it up, and then because I can't go too much into it, to be honest.
It's Danny the test flesh. She rolls her sleeves up and she's got anchors and everything tattooed on.
I will pay for it. On his face.
But it won't be long anyway. I'm not far off.
I'm going to have a drive up there to get a new tap, man. The real Fifth Beatle, Annabelle Comes Home, was fun. Was that the one with
the sequel? Yeah.
The Warrens.
Yes, the farmer.
One with the Warrens, yeah. I thought Midsummer was really bad, to be fair. I know it's quite popular, though, and it is different and unique as well. It just wasn't really for me. I agree.
What's that unique, one? Is it really?
What was the other one?
Wicker Man. It's bloody Wicker Man. It's not that unique.
Yeah, it's exactly like the Wicker Man.
It is like Wicker Man.
What was the other one? Was it Mother or something like that?
Saint Maud?
No, not Saint Maud. There's
Mother with Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah,
what the
fuck was that?
Is it Javier Bardem or is it the other guy that's in it?
Yeah, no, that's right, Javier Bardem.
Because I
didn't have a clue what was going on in that film.
That's a messed up film, that.
Yeah.
I just watched it and I'm thinking, what the fuck have I just watched?
Why did I watch it?
Right, Patrick, I'm drinking. It's not the homebrew today. It is the finest king of beers, Budweiser. Cheers, mate. Patrick's the one who conned me into drinking my own piss.
It didn't take much fucking persuasion, did it?
Well, he assured me it would taste better than Budweiser. He lied.
I think you got lost in there.
Oh, God.
What beer isn't he drinking? Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Hereditary was cat poo as well. Yeah, I'd see again. Hereditary was watchable for me.
But harsh. That's a harsh critic, that, like.
Yeah, the first half was
No, I don't think it was that bad, but it was not as hyped as everybody made out.
Yeah.
It was definitely oversold.
And The Lighthouse and all those ones.
I've not seen The Lighthouse. And that's more of a thriller, isn't it, apparently?
It's not a thriller.
I think it's horror in it, it ain't.
It's there's no genre for that.
Is that the one with William Dafoe?
Yeah, if you want to see him
acting in it, but that's it, nothing else.
He's better when he's in like Platoon, where he's a good guy and he's William Defriend.
Actually, got a laugh from me, that one. Well done.
Sorry. Anybody seen Pearl yet? No.
Probably never going to watch that one.
I'm not drinking the homemade brew, Patrick. I'm not falling for that again.
He could if he wanted to.
I could if I wanted to, yeah, but I'd have to completely strip off with this clobber on.
He just went for a piss.
Yeah, I did. And that's the trouble. I nearly pissed on my fucking boobs trying to have a slash. I got poured a whole fucking issue down.
You got no buttons at the bottom.
No, they're just pubes. Right, the Real Fifth Beatle Hellfest doing a live commentary on that Tuesday night. Is that the one Anne went to today?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going tomorrow.
And you guys went last year.
Hellfest is a film.
Yeah, we're going tomorrow.
No, Hellfest is a big.
Yeah,
it's a film as well.
Oh,
I think he's watching the film.
Oh.
For the Love of Horror is the
Oh,
event.
sorry.
Hellfest is a film.
I've not seen Hellfest.
That's really good. Ricky, you like it?
It's
so you're going to the for the Love of Horror tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to do another video?
Yeah.
More likely.
Excellent. Yeah. That was good last time. I'm hoping Ant uploads one today. He's showing
been all the way around getting the signatures today.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, now I want to know Terrifier 2. That's what I want to know.
I've ordered it
today, Ricky. I watched it today.
Whoa. Okay. Now, don't give away any spoilers, but is it as gruesome? Is it as gruesome as they say?
It is as gruesome as they say, mate. But I tell you what, I don't know. I remember you saying on the stream with Scott last night, talking about Dream Warriors, and you were saying you didn't like, the fantasy bit where they have magicians and everything. This movie, man, it's like there's like magic in it, and there's like magical swords and ghost demon kids and all sorts. They've just stuck in there, man. It's totally supernatural. Yeah, it's a totally supernatural one. This one, man.
Well, he died in the first one.
Really, really strange story.
But did he die?
Man, you like it?
Do you find out what Art the Clown is? That's the thing.
No, you don't. But it's bonkers. It is totally bonkers. It's about 20 minutes too long as well, but it's totally bonkers.
Because David Howard Thornton, I spoke to him and he says it is bad. It's gruesome, but it's like you think is that marketing? Because they say about the scene out the first one, and okay, it was gruesome where he sawed that fucking lass in half from the snatch down. But
this one's a bit worse, mate.
Good.
It's the main character's like best friend when she gets killed. It's weird, she gets killed for about 5 minutes, and seriously, after the first 30 seconds, you think she's dead now. She's dead, but she stays alive through the whole thing. He does all this stuff to her, you can't believe, and she's alive right the way through it. And it's a bit ridiculous, like, to be honest with you. But I think they do it because I think they made the movie. They said they got all these kills together. I want to do this. Have all these cool kills, and then they made a story around it because the story does not make any sense whatsoever. Just stuff happening.
But I heard the reason it's on for 2.5 hours was because people complained about the first one that there's no character development, so they made it a bit longer and fleshed it out a bit.
There's no character development in this one either, mate.
All right, okay.
Not at all. It's all just made up stuff all the way through. But if you like the gore, you like Art the Clown, there's plenty of him in it, and there's plenty of gore in it.
Yeah.
But it was a bit too much. I'll be honest with you.
That's the thing about the first one was that it's like, what is he? Is he a demon or is he human? But he was using guns. It's like he's getting battered. He pulled the gun out and shot that last, didn't he? It's like,
And this one, you can't kill him, man. You can't kill him. Even when they kill him at the end, you watch the end of credits and you'll see he's not dead. And they're going to make another one.
Well,
yeah, man. He's unkillable in this one. Totally.
It made a lot of money. It made something like nearly 2 million in the opening week. Only a select few cinemas in the USA. So they're definitely making up.
I'll tell you what, as gory as it was, as gruesome as it is, like, it's a proper bloodbath. It's not even the goriest movie I've seen this month. I've seen, if you haven't seen Dream Home, it's Chinese, like, made in Hong Kong movie. Look it up, find it. That is the most gruesome movie I've seen, like, in years. that one there is worse than Terrifier 2. I'd say.
I mean, the goriest film I've ever seen for blood and guts has got to be Brain Dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but Brain Dead is like so over the top, and it's like it's daft in it. It's daft gore. So they can do whatever they want because it's over the top and it doesn't matter.
None of you two had Brain Dead in your top 10 horrors of the 1990s either, did you?
No.
No,
It's not scary movies. I like scary movies.
Yeah, that's good. What about
I kick ass for the Lord.
The Sadness? That was everyone's raving about how gory that was.
Yeah.
What was that?
The Sadness. That came out a few months ago.
Sadness.
Was it?
It's on Shudder. It's on. You haven't got Shudder, have you, mate?
The Serbian project.
No. There was only a few films I like on Shudder. That was Host, Downrange.
That's good.
And He's Out There.
Yeah.
Hey, have you seen one called a Serbian film?
No, don't talk about that movie. No,
that was
don't talk about the movie.
grim.
It's a horror film, and
People
don't want to watch that movie.
Do you know Horror and Sodge?
Yeah.
I remember watching a video when he actually bought it and said it was a good film.
Fuck off.
I'm sure he did.
I can't watch that film, dude. Once you watch it, you can't watch it.
Like, seriously, and I was like, why? Is it good? And he said, don't fucking watch it.
Yeah.
I don't know why, and it's something to do. Yeah, I don't even want to mention it.
Do you know what? There has been some really dodgy films made in the past.
I'm sure it was him with the video.
Like even the movie The Blue Lagoon. I can't believe that movie exists to this day.
Yeah.
Brooke Shields in it, and she was only 14 when she starred in that film, and it's just full frontal. She's constantly naked with an 18-year-old lad, and wow, it's just.
What's the big deal?
One of the more disturbing films I've seen is probably, have you seen Seed?
I think I've seen that.
No.
Doesn't ring a bell.
That's.
I just think that Human Centipede 2 is horrible.
I've never watched them.
The security guard is a fucking little beast, isn't he? He's horrible.
Just looking at him as well in his wife front, sat on the bed with his gut hanging out as well. You're like, oh, just to look at him, he's fucking horrible, isn't he? he kind of reminds me of Gareth. What I imagine Gareth would look like in his wife front, sat on the end of his bed.
I'll show you a picture later.
Save that for Out with Horror.
Oh, yeah.
Then again, you're a bit too old for him.
Yeah, he's not responding.
Horror.
Yeah. Guys, I've got to go. One last few face-off. Halloween 2 versus Friday the 13th, Part 2. John Carpenter's Vampires versus From Dusk Till Dawn. Happy Birthday to Me versus My Bloody Valentine. Are we talking about the remake or the original My Bloody Valentine? Go on then, Bass. You go first.
Oh, that's easy peasy.
Go on then.
Friday the 13th Part 2 is better than Halloween 2. Dusk Till Dawn is much better than John Carpenter's Vampires. Sorry, John Carpenter. And My Bloody Valentine is better than Happy Birthday to Me, but they're both not great films, to be honest with you.
Go on then, Danny.
I would say Halloween 2. Only because for the life of me, I can't even remember Friday the 13th Part 2.
Was that the one who had the rag over his head at first?
Yeah.
We need to go through it again.
We're going through it again.
Doing the wheelchair, he gets hit with a thing in his face and goes down the stairs.
Yeah,
that one.
I would say John Carpenter's Vampires, and that's a tough one.
Controversial.
Both Happy Birthday and My Bloody Valentine. I'm gonna go with My Bloody Valentine because that's more horror.
Got better kills.
Yeah.
Go on then, Tony.
Man,
is that the old one or the new one? The original.
I'm hoping it's the new one.
I like the new one.
Yeah, I did.
I do like the new one.
I can remember watching the new one in cinema. That was the first stereoscopic 3D film I've seen.
We enjoyed it. Halloween 2. John Carpenter's Vampires. Though I do love From Dusk Till Dawn, but I love John Carpenter's Vampires. And I'd say probably Happy Birthday to Me because I'm not big on the original My Bloody Valentine's. A bit slow.
Yeah.
It's always happy birthday to me. Oh.
I know, but I don't know, mate. It's one of it's. Maybe I'm just saying it because Danielle said my bloody Valentine. Maybe.
Best bit of head I've had for a fucking long time. This is. Look at that.
Yeah.
Go on then, Gareth.
Vampires is the most un-John Carpenter movie of all his movies, I think.
I agree, but I love it. I love it.
Really?
It's great.
Everybody's so unlikable in that movie.
Yeah.
James Woods is
James Woods.
It's a bit like this fucking stream, isn't it?
Yeah. Thank you, Ricky, you bar steward.
Go on then, Gareth.
Friday, dusk, bloody.
Same as me. Kills a breeze.
I'm gonna go Friday the 13th.
You don't care.
Dusk Till Dawn and My Bloody Valentine as well.
You know
Brilliant.
what? I like them all, to be honest. I do. I think they're all good films.
Ricky.
Yes.
If Michael Myers came at you, would you beat him off?
Say again.
If Michael Myers came at you, would you beat him off?
I don't even want to say I'd stab him because you'd turn that into something. I've got a samurai sword. I'd probably take. Oh, I can't even say I'll take his head off. Yeah. Let's go to the next man. Okay, Gareth. If a naked man was lying on top of you in bed, would you toss him off?
No, we go missionary. Copper's leg.
I got a cowboy hat upstairs.
Have you?
It's a Disney one. But...
Eastwood fan for life. Carlos isn't saying he's not a fan of modern day horror, but the It remake, The Conjuring, Hereditary were great ones. I quite enjoyed Terrifier.
Yeah.
Take care all. Happy Halloween for next week.
The Collector.
Oh, The Collector was good. I wasn't too keen on the second, but the first one.
Yeah, that's it.
I prefer the second one. Is see at the beginning where they killed everybody in the club.
Yeah, it started off promising.
Yeah,
I'll tell you, underrated ones are the Chrome Skull films.
I've never seen them.
Is it Laid to Rest? It's called.
Yeah,
I've got that, and you know what?
Yeah, 1 and 2. They've been talking about number 3 for years, and it's just not come.
Skull's the second one, isn't it?
Oh, second one is brutal.
Who's the killer in that? Has he got a name?
Chrome Skull.
Is that his name? It's just like a slasher.
He's got like a chrome skull mask on, and
I want to get rid of that. Fucking hate it.
have you not seen that?
Is it a low budget film?
I haven't seen it either. I keep meaning to.
It's. I wouldn't say it's low budget. It's got who's the guy in the first one? Who's quite famous.
I can see that there.
Let's jump to See No Evil instead.
I've got them both. Right, I've got them both.
Yeah,
there you go.
They're really good films.
Oh, I recognise that cover. Yeah.
Laid to Rest and Laid to Rest 2, but it's called Chrome Skull Laid to Rest 2.
Yeah. I got them two about 4 years ago because I couldn't get them on Blu-ray, so but they did.
No, I don't think they've got them on Blu-ray.
Yeah, so I got both of that because I got recommended. I think the first one is Laid to Rest.
Yeah, the first one's Laid to Rest, and then the second one's Chrome Skull Laid to Rest Part 2.
But Laid to Rest is much better, but it's not too bad. But if you're looking for something to watch, definitely give them a go.
Yeah, they're gruesome as fuck as well, aren't they?
They're gruesome. Where's that film there? Can I have that? I was going to say, does anyone like Driller Killer?
Driller Killer, I've not seen that for years.
It says.
Any of you
it's so sleazy, that movie.
Not like it, Faz?
I hate that movie, man. I can't stand it.
I mean,
I was trying to watch. But when I watched it,
I've not seen Driller Killer for years, but from what I remember, it was quite a good film.
Do you like it?
Super low budget, isn't it? It's a really, really low budget movie.
Does Gareth like it?
Gareth?
Is he having
Who's that Stephen Hawkins? What's going on?
Got
Rose. Stephen!
Well, so what happened is, the story with this is, I bought it thinking it was something else. So I just, if anyone wants it, I'll send you it. You want it, Ricky?
Oh, I will have that, Tony, gladly.
I'll send you it, mate, yeah.
Do you really hate it that much?
Yeah, because well, I can't remember what I was supposed to get, and I think I'd had a bevy in that and got the fucking wrong one.
Gareth's back.
We're trying to get our hands on April Fools, aren't we? Because that was one
April, I love April Fools.
Is it something I said, Gareth?
It was. You said internet be gone.
I'll send you out that, Rick.
Oh, you're a legend. I will send you something in return.
No, don't listen to them up in the past, mate. It's okay.
Hey, I'll send you something in return.
Is it
I'll send you some pube clippings. I will send you enough to stuff a beanbag.
Yeah,
Patrick's trying to line me up here, isn't he? Die Hard 5 is the best of the franchise. Fuck up. Number 1 is the best. Fucking hated Babadook. Yeah, you're not the only one. Saint Maud is not a horror film. I agree, Patrick. I do agree. It is not a horror film.
I still haven't seen it. I don't want to.
No, it's. Do you know, Vass? It's a good film and it's watchable, but it's not scary. There's a couple of jump scares in there, but the film itself, it doesn't leave you feeling uneasy. It's about this nun or something who's living in that little squalor.
When we stop talking, then you go in.
I don't see the point of horror films when it's like mostly drama. I don't see the point. I'd watch a drama movie. I'd watch a horror film. Why do you want to mix it up together? It doesn't make any sense to us. If I want to watch a drama,
and I don't care about character development. You watch a horror film for scares, don't you? And it's like, I don't care about the character's backstory. Yeah, it follows. It's very scary. I beg to differ there, Patrick. I'm afraid. It follows is far better than Hereditary and Midsummer. Yes, I agree with that as well. I prefer It Follows over Midsummer, to be fair. I'm a fan of Hereditary, though.
Yeah, Hereditary is really good.
See, yeah, again, I watched it on, what was that old streaming thing that got bands? Was it Showbox or something like that? I watched it on that. And I liked it, so I bought the Blu-ray and I watched it again and I'm thinking, it's not that good. If you were living the life of Monster, which life would you stink more, vampire or werewolf? You stink more, vampire or werewolf, for me being a werewolf.
I think there's something missing.
Undergo a painful transformation. At least with a vampire, you don't.
Yeah. I think what it is if you were living the life of a monster, which life would stink more, a vampire or a werewolf? For them, they think a werewolf because you undergo a painful transformation. At least,
well, I think being bit through the fucking jugular by somebody is just painful as well. I don't know.
I'd rip Ricky to shreds if I was a werewolf. So.
Yeah, well, fuck off. Right. Anyway, Vass, you go first, mate.
What?
What a question. I don't know, man. I'd rather be neither.
Would you prefer to be a werewolf or a vampire?
I'd go with a vampire because vampires are sexy, aren't they? So I'd be like a Jerry Dandridge Fright Night vampire.
Slutty vampire.
I've never heard Gary Oldman called sexy before.
Yeah, but I'd be Jerry Dandridge from Fright Night, and he's a cool vampire. I'd be him.
Fucking
eating apples and dancing and stuff like that. Yeah.
Go on then, Tony. What would you rather be, a werewolf or a vampire?
I'd be Wolf Cop because that's funny.
Danny, what about yourself?
I'd be a vampire because like that they are they've got like that allurement to them, especially on like Interview with a Vampire with Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt.
Yeah. Vampires can turn into smoke as well, can't they? They can turn into smoke and get into places. And werewolves can't do nothing. All they can do is bite people. They can't do anything else.
No, they can't. They can hypnotise you.
Well, no, werewolves can't. I'm saying werewolves can't do anything. They can hypnotise you. They can, yeah.
And you can turn into a bat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's definitely vampire.
Yeah.
Garrett, what about yourself, mate? Once upon a time, when I was young.
I want to suck you off.
I called that up before. Yeah.
Why is she can't anyone seen this?
No, he's asking questions.
Is that shrooms?
Yeah.
Shrooms.
What a load of shit.
Oh, that was funny.
I've not seen that in ages.
I like it.
It wasn't great from what I remember.
I got that out of
Anaconda was.
I think got that from the bargain bin at Asda.
I got mine out of Poundland.
Yeah, there you go.
What would you do, werewolf or vampire?
Right, Garrett, werewolf or vampire?
Vampire. The fucking their teeth are full.
Well, you need to start speaking up a bit, young man.
I was doing it visually, which is obviously something you don't fucking comprehend because you can't see.
Oh, why don't you fuck off then, you side sweet bastard? Right, anyway. The cherry tree is more wicked than hereditary. The cherry tree.
Local bar, isn't it? Where you go.
No, that's the Blue Oyster.
Actually, you know, if it's painful to turn from a human into a werewolf, it must be painful to turn from a vampire into a bat. That must be equally painful. That transformation. That's a bigger transformation, isn't it? Must be painful. I thought he was gone.
I got a tattoo last week. I said, I'm scared of needles. He says, look at the ceiling when I ink. I says, okay, Tone. Says, when I says a traditional English flower. When I looked down, I thought I'd
spoilers.
See a rose. I saw B-row.
B-row flower.
B-row flower. You're having a stroke fast.
Budweiser's piss water, Scott. Your piss tastes better than Budweiser. Gareth, I can, sorry, Patrick, I can confirm it doesn't.
Another where Ricky spends his nights.
I'm always in the Blue Oyster back. That is the most, that is an underrated comedy. Police Academy 1.
Ah, there you go. I found my next
It's
guest.
true, we call Budweiser Colorado piss water here in America. He's grooming Scott up for another one, isn't he? Scott's going to be drinking his piss next. I'm off to have to hit the road. Take it the road.
He was gone an hour ago.
As well. Gotta be up early.
Take care, Jeff.
Need a link to Movies and Us channel. Can't find them on YouTube. Put movies with a Z. Movies with a Z. Movies and Us.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
It's in us, isn't it?
And us.
Hang on. I'll send it to him.
Right, anyway, I will put a link below anyway after the stream for everybody on this.
Oh, it's and like the sign and.
No, on the YouTube.
Ampersand.
Scott's saying, fair enough, Patrick. I'm not trying it, though. I'm not Ricky. Yeah, good for you.
He's not a gullible mug.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you don't need to try it to prove it, do you? You just know.
Hey, Ricky, shit tastes like chocolate.
They won't watch that.
Well, hey, I'm not falling for that now. Siberian film is the only film to give me nightmares as an adult. James Wood is horrible in that film. Yeah, he's done some horrible challenges before, mate, but gotta love and respect him for it. Thank you very much, Scott. Hobbs Horror is in the house. The Incredible Bulk, Bundy Reborn, Blood Claws, Hereditary, American Scarecrow, all fantastic motion pictures. Highly recommend. I've never heard of any of them. I've still not seen The Driller Killer, but I've always wanted to watch it. We'll have to check it out soon.
I don't like. That's why
Werewolf Island as well. The trees have eyes. What's the trees have eyes?
Oh dear, that's a
These
good
are
one.
made up names, I'm sure.
Police Academy is great. Police Academy rocks. It fucking does.
Kay
Who's
Parker.
Kay Parker? Who the fuck's Kay Parker?
Kay Parker. Police Academy, isn't she?
She's a black
She-
lady.
Oh, is it?
One that-
Half the
Quiet.
people in Police Academy are dead, aren't they? Oh, Tackleberry's dead. Hightower's dead.
Hightower's dead, yeah.
Yeah, the guy who played Tackleberry.
Oh, he was cool, man.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
nice.
he's
I'm just having a piss. I'll be back.
Oh,
Oh, got me fucking back.
Oh, she's a movie star.
yeah.
Woo.
You Bluey star.
That's good back on
Yeah,
it.
Kay Parker's a Bluey star.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know such things.
Well, we just googled it.
Got any pictures?
Yeah, it's just like proper like 70s Blueys.
All right.
Can't really see with this now.
Who is that?
That's Kate Parker.
That's Kay Parker.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
That's random, isn't it?
Yeah, she looks like a booby shot. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
No.
Respect. Have you guys got Shudder?
What, sorry?
Have either of you got Shudder?
Good there.
Yeah. Have you seen Deadstream yet?
No.
It's
You know
really
what?
good, man. It's
I keep
really,
forgetting-
really, really
I
good.
keep forgetting we've got Shudder. I never go on it. And
Yeah.
I'm paying like $5 a month. I know it's not much, but I keep forgetting to check it
Yeah,
out. See what
Check
they've
it out,
got.
man. Check out Deadstream. It's really, really good.
What's it
It's
about?
really fun. It's about this guy. He's like he does these like crazy challenge videos, a bit like Ricky, and it's funny, like Ricky, but he's like
Yeah.
he's annoying as well, a bit like Ricky.
Like Ricky,
And he does this challenge where he has to stay in a haunted house for a night, and all this crazy stuff happens, and it's a ton of fun, man. It's really good.
yeah. How long's it on for, Baz?
It's like an hour and a half. It's pretty
Yeah.
quick movie, but it's definitely worth a watch. Man.
Yeah, we
Really,
might.
really
Because,
good. I had a
we're at
great
that
time.
club. We're going for the love of horror tomorrow, so we are going to get up early. So we're looking for something like easy to watch tonight before we go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It's one of it's like a movie you would have loved watching when you were like a teenager, like the horror films you would like then. It's like one of
Yeah.
those. It's just so much fun.
Yeah.
Have we found out who Kay Parker is yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a Bluey star. Yeah, hang on.
Some MILF work.
Do that.
Is it a little black woman?
No.
It's right, Tessie, you old fuck.
What do you think?
What's this? What's this got to do with Police Academy then?
I guess it's just... Carry on.
Oh, Funko Freddy's still under the weather. He's aching like hell. Get well soon, Funko. Wow, what a stream this has been so far. Defo getting a shout out on Instagram. Thank you very much, Scott. Scott, next time I will get you on the stream, buddy. Like I said, I'm using my phone here, so I can't.
And he's a fucking ignoramus.
Oi, we're not all laptopped up and PC'd up like you, pair. You and Vass.
Oh, we interviewed her.
Oh, that's good.
One of my first celebrity interviews, Kay Parker.
Okay.
Obviously, you went better and better, didn't you? You got your celebrity status up when you reviewed Ricky from the old AF reviewers. You know what I mean?
That was taken down, wasn't it?
Tony,
Oh, sorry.
oh, what? Tony, you should do an American Pie blooper, where in one scene he drinks from red cup, the next scene he sips from a blue cup. Oh, I might just pick that up now.
I don't get it.
As he picked it, no, because he has the spunking one, doesn't he? And Tony just picked up the red cup.
Oh,
You're gonna vomit.
I'm not doing
Right.
Danielle.
The real fifth Peele has subscribed to him. Oh, did you send him a link, Gareth? Movies and Us.
Yeah.
Is it spelled movies with a Z?
Crap. No. So that's where you threw everyone off. If you take the comment away, you'll be able to fucking see, won't you?
Fuck off!
See, there it is. Fucking blind bastard. And hairy-handed. That says something. Look at that.
Hang on. Yeah, man. I will definitely be up for that, Gareth. No bullying Ricky. Ha ha ha. Well, yeah. Only Gareth gets bullied, but nobody's won the prize for roasting Gareth.
I'm going to go before it happens.
We need a British Pie movie. That would be fucking great. Well, just speaking of which, we have got...
We've got to look like fucking Jim, you cunt.
Say again?
Are they trying to make house to look like Jim, the cunt?
That's terrible, that. You don't know what information.
Jim?
What's his name? One in blue. How's it go with a sock? With the name?
Oh, that dude. No,
is it the couple you making out to look like the fucker?
Is he the one who puts all the fucking bog roll on the toilet?
No.
No.
No, that was Shipwreck, wasn't it?
He's the one that does the pie. The main character.
Oh, yeah. I think it's more because you were drinking out of a red cup, Tony.
I've just clicked on it. Are you making out to look like the fucker or something?
Well, the in-between is like that, anyway.
I think it's because you had a big red cup.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of which, Patrick, we've got the old AF Witch. It was supposed to be out before Halloween. It should hopefully be out the end of next month. The old AF Witch project. Keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah. Well, who was on the casting couch?
Blair Witch project. Fucking class.
It is.
I bought the Blu-ray. A couple of weeks ago from HMV because I'd love them to do a 4K release, with loads of extras.
There's no point. There's no point. What's the point in getting a 4K of a film that's shot in like 480?
I know, yeah. But what I'm saying,
I got the Blu-ray and I'm thinking, I've wasted my money here. I should have stuck to the DVD.
Yeah, I got a Blu-ray with loads of bonus stuff. I haven't opened it yet, but I've never seen any bonus stuff because I love the Blair Witch project.
Yeah.
But,
again, the Blair Witch is another one I watched when I was younger. When it first came out, I thought, what a load of shit. But then you appreciate it as you watch it again, and you think you appreciate it from the marketing strategy as well, where they conned everybody, and you think, yeah.
I gotta say, Davey Dark and all the and one of Ant's good mates. Him and his missus Jerry sent me out this box set.
They've got it.
Carry that, man.
So it's a DVD
nice.
set. It was lovely of them, and I actually got.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
it's got like embossed hands.
And I got like a book all about it.
Yeah.
I used to have that book.
Hands on it.
Wow.
And I got the DVD.
Now.
I'm trying not to bend the book, but it's got the characters and the backstory of how he.
That was lovely of them.
Yeah.
So,
Davey's a legend. Now then, Vass, I know what your answer is going to be. The Blair Witch Project or the Blair Witch?
I like the Blair Witch.
The Blair Witch is the remake, yeah?
Yeah. Well, it's not a remake, it's a sequel, isn't it? The Book of Shadows was shit on first.
Oh, yeah, man. I was fuming.
Yeah, no, the Blair Witch, the one that was out like 10 years ago or something, or 8 years ago. That one, yeah. For sure, that one.
It was only a few years ago, wasn't it? But he had the drone and everything.
It was 2016 or something, wasn't it?
5 years ago.
Yeah, it's only a few years back.
Was it? Yeah, no, that one definitely. I like that one. That was a great one.
The reason why
stuff happened in that movie as opposed to the original.
He doesn't like it, does he?
He doesn't like it, but
and he knows we do.
He knew we did, but it was really nice of him. And then he sent me out a Halloween 3 snap case, DVD, because he knows I'm mad on Halloween 3. And another a German copy case as well, and it was really nice of him. Really nice. And then
David's a good bloke.
And
Yeah.
and sent the stuff out, and Ricky has. So it's like we class them as like really good like YouTube friends. You know what I mean?
And you guys do as well.
Oh, you obviously Baz and Gareth, you know as well. But you know what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say right, Baz, Gareth, start sending me some shit.
Hey Gareth, I'm going to post you that video as well.
Whatever.
No, I will. I've been that snowed under. I've got that VHS of It's a Wonderful Life. I will post it to you soon.
I actually want to see that at Christmas.
It's a really good film, man. It's a cool film.
I've heard it's really good.
I'm not a fan. I've seen the colour remake, and it was quite.
I've heard the 4K looks amazing on it.
Probably looks good done up, doesn't it?
Yeah. But I will get that sent to you, Gareth. Anyway. But Gareth, there's another one. Gareth sent me posters and all that. I've got it in my movie room video.
No, not you, David. I don't want to go too close.
I'm just saying, Baz, that I'm trying to tell Danielle you've got two of me drawings at the back.
All right, yeah.
Nice to see them all.
Oh, the Real Fifth Beatle brings up everything but their channel. Well, I tell you what, you've got it now. Did he say he's got it?
He's got it. Oh.
Right, excellent. Gareth's mum is Judi Dench. Yeah.
I can see that.
Take the bloody shot. Take the bloody shot. My knuckles are aching, Ricky lad. I'm away to pop more pills. I'll catch you later, boss. Have a great rest of night stream, guys. He's been wanking over you again, hasn't he, Gareth?
What can I say?
Is he the one doing the red car thing?
No.
That was Vass.
That was Vass.
That was not me.
Yeah,
God
he's
damn
like
it.
on his phone.
Was it 2016, The Blair Witch?
It was, yeah.
You're Vass.
Speaking of the Blair Witch, I always thought Curse of the Blair Witch was the documentary. I thought that was better than the movie. Curse of the Blair Witch.
I must admit, I did like that, yeah.
I thought it was better than the film.
Blair Witch was about 2000. No, the Blair Witch Project was 2000. Well, 99.
It was 99, yeah.
Yeah.
Balloons.
Who would you cast in British Pie?
2016.
I like.
Yeah. Was it 2000? I've got it on Blu-ray. I've got them both on Blu-ray. Because again, I didn't like the first one. But then when you watch it again and again, you think, looking at it from a filmmaker's point of view, you think.
Anyone like that one? Brightburn was cool.
What's that?
Brightburn class. Like a Superman fucking. It's brilliant. No one really talks about that. Brightburn.
There's a reason.
Fuck off. Oh shit.
There is a reason there's no sequel as well.
Brightburn's brilliant. Oh, here's one. This is a good one. Starry Eyes.
Ah, yes, I need to see that.
I've not seen that.
It's fantastic, mate.
I just watched that.
Give it a watch.
Yeah, I just watched that a few weeks ago.
Did you like it, Faz?
I kind of liked it. But the first hour was a bit slow.
No, it is very slow.
I said that, but then it's worth it to what happens at the end. No. I'm losing tonight, aren't I?
But what about, I said this before, but we were all chatting and it kind of not got picked up. But
that's the classic.
Donnie, I didn't like that.
Oh, for fuck's
That's
sake.
a set at Halloween, so.
No, it got too complicated for me.
what did he say? I didn't even hear
Alright.
Was that Donnie Dark?
Yeah.
Yeah, it got too complicated. I didn't understand what the fuck was going on.
It's about.
Yeah, I forgot to mention this before. You know about films that really like you think about them like days on end, like Halloween Ends, because we're thinking about it over and over. Hostel did that to me because I seriously do think there is kind of like, what's that one with the hunt? Is it the hunt as well?
The cunt.
The hunt.
The hunt's good.
I'll be back in 2 minutes. I've got a situation. There's a spider at home in the bedroom. I need to get rid of it.
Oh, Matt, come on, mate, big brain.
He needs the two.
He's going for a shit, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't think he down. vibes are good.
That Donnie Darko, I couldn't get on with it. I didn't understand what was going on.
You know when we were on about 90s classics? That one. California.
Oh yeah.
Ah, yes. That's it.
David Duchovny, whatever his name is, and Brad Pitt. That was a good film.
Hey, Neil!
Yeah.
I actually love Juliette Lewis. I think she's great.
I love her as well, yeah. Really good.
Okay.
Brightburn is decent, yeah.
Brightburn is decent. I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen it.
Really good. I was not keen on watching it. When I watched it, I was like, fucking, that was ace. It's like, it's the Superman story, but there's a big twist that he's not good, he's really bad.
Yeah.
And
Okay, I'll have to give it a go. California is great. I don't hear many people talk about it. Quite underrated. There's another film around the same time that came out. It's a Tarantino film. It was about a woman who has to go and clean up after homicides.
Yeah, she was that. She's Chinese and she goes in and cleans up on the French tries.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but that was another one.
It was really good.
Yeah, and there's Killing Zoe as well. Have you seen that one?
Killing's always the best.
Yeah, when they do the bank job, Eric Stoltz, when he does the bank job, really good film.
Like when I was in Iraq, and at the time we had I had a pouch of DVDs, and a mate of mine had some DVDs, and I had Killing Zoe, and he come up to me and he was like, "Oh, I fucking love Killing Zoe. I want it off you," and I was like, "You can fuck off." But then he went, to me, "Oh, would you swap it for?" And he knew I loved this film. He said, "Would you swap it for True Romance?" And I went, "Yeah, that's all."
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
True Romance is one of my favourite films.
Definitely. Brilliant. Did you use a fire swatter, did you, Bass?
Yeah.
The spider.
It's big. It's this big. It's massive.
The only problem with Killing Zoe is it was like the last quarter that was good. It was such a they're chasing the dragon. And yeah. But it was good. It was a brilliant film. That was. The bank job in that was absolutely brutal.
Yeah, it's like Eric Stoltz is an American living in France, isn't he?
Yeah.
But basically, it's a French Heat film, innit?
Yeah.
But
brilliant film.
But when my mate said to me, "I'll swap you for True Romance," I was like, "That straight away, fucking yeah, you got me."
Definitely.
It's like I love True Romance. It's so good. I prefer it over Pulp Fiction.
Me too.
I remember I think I got it for my 15th birthday or something like that on VHS.
Yeah.
Fucking love that film. And then when I got it on DVD, the director's cut with the extra blood and gore, really good.
Like Arrow Video, I've got it on 4K, but it was.
I've got it, but I paid about 50 quid for it. It's a fucking rip-off.
I just went to EX and got the basic Blu-ray. Because I'm not paying that fucking price, like.
I know, but for me, it's one of my favourite films.
Same here, and I get you, but I'm gonna wait till I think I've seen it come down in price, so I might just get it.
But the thing is, I pre-ordered and then it was like I cancelled it. I thought, no, it's ridiculous paying 40 quid for it.
Did you get the set with everything with it?
Yeah. And I went into HMV, but we sold out. We sold out on the first day. I'm like, oh, fucking hell. I started looking around online. I had to pay 50 quid for it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I wasn't going to get it. And I thought, fuck that. I'll get it.
Yeah, it's one of my favourite films. It's just a
brilliant. It's brutal as well. It's like a bloke's rom-com, isn't it, or a bloke's chick flick?
Well, you only have to look at the. You only have to look at the cast. How star-studded is it? It's unreal when you look at it.
They've got who was it playing Elvis in that?
Brad Pitt.
Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Val Kilmer.
Where did we see him? They could have had anybody playing Elvis.
And it's. And I don't know how true it is, but Tarantino said after that film, he said, "I wish I fucking directed it now."
Yeah. Do you know? I don't think it would have been as good as if Tarantino directed it.
I agree.
Was it James? The director was I can't pronounce his name.
Rodriguez.
James Rodriguez or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like Tarantino's sort of right hand man, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tony Scott did True Romance, didn't he? Are we talking about True Romance?
Yeah.
Tony Scott directed, didn't he?
Tony yeah. But
Rodriguez produced, I do believe.
He's got something to do with it, hasn't he?
He's always in Tarantino's job. But True Romance was the first film Tarantino wrote, and he based it on himself as Clarence.
Okay, yeah. Do you watch the one who plays Clarence, Michael Rappaport? Have you seen any of his?
Clarence was what's it?
Christian Slater.
Yeah.
Sorry, not his mate, Clarence's friend. Sorry, Michael Rappaport.
Yeah.
Have you seen his YouTube channel? It's quite funny.
He's big on hip hop, isn't he?
Yeah, he fucking hates Trump and that as well. He's just mad.
He loves rap music. I couldn't believe it. What's going on?
He actually seems like a really nice guy.
Yeah.
He's actually, I follow him on Instagram and I watch his
He's a fucking lunatic.
videos and that.
I'll tell you what, Michael Rappaport, he was great on Metro with Eddie Murphy. Fucking brilliant.
Oh, Metro. Yeah, I went to pictures to see that about 2000 it was made, wasn't it?
It wasn't. It was late 90s, wasn't it? It wasn't a normal Eddie Murphy film because it's quite dark for Eddie Murphy, really.
Good action in that movie as well. Good action.
And Eddie Murphy went through a phase of playing cops again, didn't he, with Robert De Niro? What was that one?
Cops.
Showtime.
Showtime. I went to see that. I thought it was all right.
It was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. But, yeah.
I know we talk about True Romance, but another one of my favourites ever, I know it's not horror, is Heat. That is the closest to a masterpiece you can ever get. When you watch it as a film, and you're into film, like Danielle. Danielle went to university. She got a degree in media and film. But Danielle can sit there and I love film. But if she says I love that film, and I go, I didn't really like it. She can change my mind within minutes because she explains the film to me.
It was like
and
that.
I'll go, oh fuck yeah, I like it now. You know what I mean? But you'll do that with, like, when we watched Heat. Like,
yeah,
you'll say something like, and I'll go, that's like a fucking masterpiece.
It is. I love that.
Heat was the film that turned me from just liking Al Pacino to thinking he is the best actor ever. Because he was so charismatic in that film.
Yeah, it was great seeing him and Robert De Niro together as well.
Yeah.
First time since Godfather 2, wasn't it? But you didn't see them on the screen together.
I was just about to say that you didn't see.
I mean, this is not turning into a horror stream now, is it?
No.
Like,
anything.
It's one of them. It's great. It's fantastic. It's a great film.
When Al Pacino did a horror, he did Devil's Advocate, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's a good film.
It's decent.
Jackie Brown.
I like Devil's Advocate. That was
No, that's great. Yeah, very good. No, he just said, what was it, Jackie Brown? That's decent.
I didn't like Jackie Brown.
Jackie Brown's shit.
Yeah. That's Wild Dogs. It's like, whoa, it can't get better than this. Then it went Pulp Fiction. Oh, fucking hell, it's better. And then it went Jackie Brown.
Yeah.
He's not being the same sense, is he?
Yeah, Jackie Brown was a bit of a disappointment.
Yeah. If you speak to anyone, True Romance, and you go, anyone who's never seen it, and they'll watch it, you'll go, fucking hell, I love. That's like one of my favourite films I've ever seen.
And it's got one of my favourite scenes in cinema history where Chris Walken kills Dennis Hopper.
Yeah.
Fucking brilliant.
Gary Oldman's amazing in that movie. He's not in it very much.
Drax, the white pimp.
Yeah, he's wicked.
It's amazing. And I love the way James Gandolfini's in it as well.
Yeah,
All the
and Samuel L. Jackson,
Sizemore,
Tom Sizemore, Chris Penn.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah, Brad Pitt. Yeah, he was the stoner, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Fucking brilliant.
You're missing out. You're talking about all the men and you're missing out the woman.
The woman.
Patricia Arquette, yeah. Well,
You know about that, obviously. Talking about the film. Yeah, she's great in it.
yeah. But she was the main star. Kristen Slater and Patricia Arquette, they're the main stars. It's like,
Yeah.
but they're not small roles, are they? I love Metro, so underrated it is. I watched it with the missus the other night, and she loved it as well. She'd never seen it.
I've seen Metro. Oh, 97.
Yeah.
Scott's doing his Googling, isn't he?
Al Pacino, that was his. I know people talk about Scarface and The Godfather, but for me, Heat is Al Pacino's best.
You might think, fucking hell, but I'm not keen on Scarface.
I love Scarface, but Heat, where he was the obsessed copper, was fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
And he throws a TV out his car. You can take my missus, but you're not taking my fucking TV. He rips out the wall.
What was the name I watched with Ben Affleck? He reminded me a lot like he.
Have you seen The Town with Ben Affleck?
Yeah, that's a cool movie.
Yeah.
That,
Really good. That's another one.
I feel
It's
like
a bit like
yeah. Corrupt cops and that.
It was Irish Boston gangsters.
Yeah. I think his downfall started with Donnie Brasco. I didn't like that, but I don't like Johnny Depp.
Donnie Brasco's class.
Yeah, but for me, I don't like Johnny Depp. I really don't.
The only reason I like that is because they got a lot of things spot on. Because I've read and studied the mafia for like since I was a kid, and I like the way he did that.
Yeah,
very good.
Was that accurate then, that film? Because I know you're a big mafia man, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I've done a lot of research on that family, and it's pretty much spot on. The only one is when Al Pacino's at the end. Spoilers, by the way. When you see Al Pacino take off his watch and his stuff, and he goes away, and it's like he's going to get whacked. He doesn't. He actually died in prison as an old man. He died, and because the reason he died as an old man. Because he never ratted on anyone. He was a proper mafia. He wouldn't. He stuck to the code of silence. He went away and did fucking time for the rest of his life and died, and he never opened his mouth. But in the film, you think, oh God, he must have got killed, but he didn't.
Yeah. Great. Scott is saying my favourite Al Pacino performances from Scarface. I love him in Cleato's Way as well. Cleato's Way is fucking brilliant.
Amazing movie.
Carlito's Way is amazing, and I think it's better than Scarface.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Ooh, I prefer Scarface, but Cleato's Way has got more heart, I think.
Yeah.
Scent of a Woman is really underrated. I think Scent of a Woman is good, but I wouldn't put it up there with Scarface. Have any of you seen The Football Factory before? That's a great film. One of my favourite British movies. I wouldn't go as far as say it's my favourite British movie, but yes, Danny Dyer played a good role in that.
I hate the scene where they get the bus to Liverpool and some guy and I'm like, fucking turn it off.
I heard that down to the Green Street.
Yeah.
Part of Green Street, right, where it's filmed. They actually filmed some of it near ours, where we live.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I liked it, and then like Football Factory. I think Football Factory's good, but when he pull into Liverpool, and he goes, "All right, mate, have you seen me, Stanley? Do you want to go?"
Oh.
I'm like, fucking hell. Forward that bit, I hate it.
Yeah, I mean,
like that with Cockneys, innit?
See, I thought there's going to be a message at the end where he says, "Oh, would you change anything, or would you stop?" Nah, of course I fucking wouldn't. And you think, you're not really selling it. He should have said something like, "Yeah, I wish I'd have not done it because it wasn't worth getting my fucking legs and arms broken." And
yeah, it's just terrifying hooliganism.
Yeah. Scott the Movie Critic. Goodfellas is my favourite gangster movie.
Goodfellas is my favourite film of all time.
Tony loves that shit.
Oh, do you know what? I was devastated when
Ray Liotta passed away. Yeah.
Has Ray Liotta died?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm stuck in his face.
When did he fucking die?
A few months back.
Yeah.
Was it?
In the
Oh
summer.
shit! I think I remember actually. Yeah, sorry.
He didn't release details at all how he died.
No, I remember now. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
But apparently he did like his ale and fucking coke and that on the slide.
Oh man. I must admit, he went downhill when he did that film on the airplane.
Turbulence is good, man. It's a good fun film, that.
Oh,
It's
a Christmas movie.
as good as a bad.
One of Ray Liotta's
Yeah,
best
Christmas
films
movie.
was Narc.
Narc was good, yeah, but he had the big, massive goatees out there. Who was the other guy with him?
Jason Patrick from Lost Boys.
Yeah. They both had the massive goatees. I've got Narc, yeah. That's not a bad film.
Yeah. I used to have it on DVD, but I fucking sold it years ago, but I did like it.
Yeah. I think what was that? Was it Turbulence? It's called Vass.
Yeah, Turbulence.
I didn't like that one. I didn't like
No,
it.
it's good. It's fun.
Oh, come on.
But he puts a good performance in as well. Really, it does.
Okay.
Turbulence.
Gareth, what do you think? Turbulence.
Yeah.
Turbulence.
Scott, if you haven't seen it for a while, watch it, man. It's still a good watch.
Christmas film, so watch it in December.
I'm like, that film. I can't remember the thing in it. I know everything about the film, but I can't think of remember the name.
Yeah. Field of Dreams. I've not seen that for years.
Loved Field of Dreams.
With Madonna and that.
Was Ray Liotta in
Madonna's not in it, is she? Field of Dreams.
I remember Kevin Costner.
Field It They Will Come. That one. Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner in that. Absolutely loved this film called Dragonfly. It's not.
Yeah, that is a good movie. Yeah,
great movie.
that's a
I
really good
wouldn't have
movie.
watched that if it weren't for it, because I was like, fuck that, I'm not watching that. Or Dragonfly. And she was like, just watch
It's
it.
kind of like
I was like,
supernatural and
Yeah,
and the
it's a
Mothman.
really good film.
yeah.
The
Mothman
Mothman
Prophecy.
conspiracy. Seen that? The Mothman.
What's it
Prophecy.
Kevin Costner will always be Robin Hood to me.
I hate that film.
Oh,
He's supposed to be in a great series called Yellow. Is it Yellow Country or Yellowback?
No, he's
Yellowstone.
only in it.
No,
It's
I
been
know.
going for years.
I know, but I'm saying that
Yellowstone.
it's Yellowstone's got a great
My
series.
mum and dad love it, but then the first episode was on for like an hour and a half, and I looked at it and I was like, I just can't fucking be arsed with an hour and a half. But it's really good. But,
Kevin Costner was brilliant in Robin Hood. The only thing I didn't like about that was the fact that he went to the fucking moors and he came back speaking American. And he thought he could walk from Dover to fucking Nottingham in a day. The geography wasn't great. But other than that, Alan Rickman in that film was brilliant as the sheriff of Nottingham.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Oh no! If you get the director's cut of that, it's rated 15, and it's got the effing and blinding in it as well. It is good. It's a good. I love that. I can remember watching it in the cinema. It was a really good film. Everybody's gone quiet here. There's tumbleweed going fast, isn't there?
Haunting in Connecticut. What did you think of that? Going back to horror.
The Haunting in Connecticut.
Yeah, there's two.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't like it. I thought the second one, is it the Ghosts of Georgia? I thought that was better than the first.
The Haunting in Connecticut too. Yeah, I like me paranormal ones because they do scare me.
I'll tell you what. I prefer. There used to be a program called Paranormal Witness.
Yes.
Yeah, and that was scary. And that had the original Haunting in Connecticut.
Yeah, there's a 28 days on. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. Sorry.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm just agreeing with you.
Stop talking. You're talking over people's There's a new one on Netflix called 28 Days Haunted, and what they've done is just touching on The Conjuring and Insidious. It's based on the Warren, the Warren couple. I forgot the name.
Yeah.
Ed and Lorraine Warren. The theory that to really understand a haunting, you have to get there for 28 days or something. So it's supposed to be dead good. We've watched one episode.
Turned it off. No, not that I didn't like it. You know, when your head's not in it and you're like, I want to watch something else, not tonight.
What's it called? 28 Days Haunting?
Yeah,
Just
something
come on
like
Netflix.
that, yeah.
Come on Netflix on Thursday.
I love that sort of stuff. Netflix did a film called a show called Haunted, which was it seemed a bit like Paranormal Witness.
David Carradine was on one of them years ago, and then apparently the next day he died. When it was so we was on it. So we filmed it a couple of months before, and then the day they aired it, the day after, he was found dead in Thailand with, hanging himself having a tug.
Behave you.
Well, that's how he died. Autoerotic asphyxiation.
I don't know how true.
No, that's true, because if you go online, you'll see Carradine with one of them, weight-resistant bands around his neck. Just blocked in Thailand, where he was just beasting himself.
I don't like resistance bands. We tried doing the challenge with resistance bands. It wasn't good. The TikTokers put the elastic band around their arm and said...
I've never been on TikTok in my life, so I wouldn't know.
Well, yeah, but there's a challenge. They put a whistle in the mouth and put an elastic band around their arm and let go.
Yeah.
Then if you blew the whistle, it was fucking, you're out. So me and Pablo did it, and I thought, elastic band's a bit wimpy, so we got the resistance band, went about 20 foot back. Yeah. And because I showed my ass after with the amount of fucking blood on it, they banned it to 18 on YouTube. Bastards.
Where is Pablo?
He's pulled out of the old AF Witch project.
Why has he done that?
He's
still building a fucking house, is he?
Yeah.
Building a house.
He's trying to get it watertight before winter. It looks like he's living in a building site. Him, his wife, and his 3 kids, and it's like, fucking hell. So,
isn't it, over Christmas? Make sure that.
Yeah. Well, I've got my mate Stevie doing it now, who reminds me of Ed Edmondson, and he's doing it, and I think it's going to be. I think it will be. It could be the way forward for the old AF. He's. I think we're going to be in for some surprises now.
Oh, do you know what though? I like Pablo.
Pablo's great, but he's
unreliable.
And he's got 3 kids. He's got a wife. He's building his house. He's jacked his job in now as well. Just to finish off building his fucking house. Yeah, so he said, look, I can't do this fucking film. I can't commit. That's what's pushed us back again. Plus, we had permissions. We're trying to get permissions to film at the woods near us. They said, no, you can't do it. You can't hang stuff in the trees and this and the other.
Really? We've got woods right here.
Yeah. So we've got something else sorted, but it's going to push us back about 4 weeks because I've had to rewrite the script as well.
We might as well do it in our woods. It's full of smackheads and that.
Hey, there you go. Nobody would care if they're fucking screaming and swearing, would they? But no, we've got it sorted. We're doing it. It should be out by the end of next month. There's going to be a lot of green screen.
Really?
A lot of it. The most of it's filmed on site, but there will be a lot of green screen as well, where I'm getting thrown across the woods, hit against trees and stuff like that. So
that's amazing. I'm not like you being thrown across the woods.
Yeah, no, that is amazing bit.
It's going to be good, and it's a warm up for me because I want to do the movie. I wanted to do it this year. We're going to do it next year. And do you know what? With the way things are going now, I'm probably ain't going to fucking do it because it's so much of a fucking ball ache. But we'll see.
Stick with it.
Yeah, definitely. I spent $1.5 grand on new camera and everything, and it's like,
Really,
yeah.
I mean,
I've not used it yet for anything.
To be honest with you, though, if you are struggling, we could find time to drive up and help you.
Yeah.
But that's up to you.
Well, I'll tell you now. Once I've got I want to do a proper movie where I include a lot of YouTube channels, and that'll probably be next year. So yeah, I'm definitely still up for that. Even if it's just a YouTube film, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, that's what you are. You need to start off.
Yeah, and that's going to be it. So I want you guys. I want Vass.
I mean, we could do it with horror documentary.
I don't want VT.
He's saying that, and you know what he's got there? Because this is before controversy hit. He's got a Rolf bloody Harris VHS done up on the This is before everybody found out.
Gareth's got Rolf Harris VHS.
I've got Rolf Harris.
Instagram video of the room, and I thought, fucking hell, I've left that Rolf Harris video up.
That's the one. I got that one.
Animal Hospital, yeah. But
That is horror.
when I was a kid. Said to me, Mum and Dad, I can't believe, and they were like, "Oh my God!" And I was like, I can't believe it. Like that.
I wanted to be a vet because of that prick.
Different times.
I reckon he had it off with the animals and that.
Yep. Scott is saying the YouTube movie sounds great, and that's this movie we're doing now, it's going to be about 45 minutes to an hour, and it's a bit of a warm up. I've got a guy who's he's got like a degree in media studies and all that, so he's going to be recording it. Yeah, but that's it, and then it's just throwing ideas at each other. But at the moment, it's just it will take about a day to film.
I think 20 minutes would be long enough.
And then it's going to be a lot of green screen for special effects and stuff like that. So,
what the storyline is, the script, the storyboard.
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem. But it's going to, it's supposed to be the old AF Witch project, but in reality, it's going to be more like a feature-length episode of Bottom. It's comedy. It's not horror. It's comedy.
Well,
it's gone very quiet now. I can see the tumbleweed.
No, I was just thinking then, because I'm making sure I'm not instructing anybody, but if you need any help with like the storyboard, putting together the images, and just being creative within the missing scene, putting like Easter eggs in there and meaning, in relation to colour and that, I'll definitely 100% help you with that.
Oh, that sounds absolutely brilliant, but I will keep you in mind for the next one, because as I say, this is just a warm up. It's just like I don't know.
Ricky, piss off, I'm not going to help you. I'm joking.
Oh no. I'm just saying this one's just like a bit of an experiment and see how I take to it, and then the next one's going to be the big one that I want to get on Amazon, and we're going to go for that.
That'll be me.
Yeah. Scott is saying, I made a horror poster once. It was about a film with demons. I would love to show it, but don't have it, unfortunately. Well, fuck off, then. That's a load of bullshit, isn't it?
Yeah. I made this lovely painting.
Yeah. Anyway, right, that's the end of the comments. So I'm going to say goodbye to one and all. Thank you very, very much for joining us, everybody. What's Gareth doing?
Nothing.
What was that? Was that the X Factor? I've got the X Factor.
No, it's behind you when you weren't looking. So.
But thank you very, very much to everybody who's joined in the chat. We've had a great night. I'm sure everybody watching has as well. Scott, oh, fucking hell. No, I made it at college. Excellent. Right. We will see you all later. Thank you very much.
Bye.